Really?
Yeah, I guarantee you did. I'm sure.
Wow.
I have no doubt.
That PlayStation money.
No doubt. He's telling you right now.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I'm sure that
What do
is.
you mean?
The
You're
case.
just saying? You saying he's stupid? You saying I'm stupid?
No, I'm not. Virum's that
What are you
guy.
saying?
I'm chilling, man.
Guns pointed at him.
Exactly, bro. I heard the fucking gulp from miles away, bro. Hey, yo, what? Anyways.
Honestly, Fidel, I'm proud of your perseverance, bro. Good job.
Thank you, Virum.
No, because I'm really about to cook everybody here, bro.
Everybody.
Yes.
What I do.
We're not gonna take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Mr. Scumbag.
Okay. Now, in hindsight,
I don't want to hear it.
No, in hindsight.
In hindsight,
definitely took that too far. I mean, I knew at the time when I said some things, it's like, yeah, this is probably the wrong thing to say. The scumbag thing, I don't think was that bad.
my God.
It wasn't aimed at anyone.
Not again.
But whatever.
It was funny.
Okay, and also, Fidel, where the fuck is your Mario outfit, man?
Oh yeah, you're supposed to. We told you had to cosplay as Mario on camera.
Yeah, thank you. You thought Justice was gonna forget? By the way, thanks, chat. Appreciate you, Soundwave, for reminding me.
I'm live. On Twitch.tv/show.
Man, I'm tired.
Who asked?
Who else?
Nobody. I was just
tired?
explaining to my friends that I'm tired. That's all.
Oh,
And you know what I'm gonna do?
Don't worry, Roger.
I'm gonna continue my 24 months on Shofu's channel, just like all of you should.
Go. That's the
Don't worry,
guy.
bro. I'm tired too.
Make sure you're subscribed because we are gonna go sub only mode for the introductions. So just make sure. Get your subs in now, kiddos.
I'm definitely subscribed.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you,
That's
Panda.
That's the guy in the lead. That's the top of the leaderboard right there.
Hey, speaking
Of course. Well, Virum's got that PlayStation money now, so
104 months, God.
That's it,
Damn.
man.
It's a long time, man. How many
We're
years
gonna
is
catch
that?
up.
104 months.
How are you gonna catch up unless time stops for him? And
I need him to like fall into a coma for 9 months.
That's fucked up. How you know his shit not on auto pay?
It'll run out eventually. It's got to be just the right time. Lightning's got to strike, but we'll make it.
Crazy.
You said you want him to be a vegetable. That's wild, McDareth. You said you want him to be a vegetable. You did. That's what I heard you say.
There is no proof of this.
There's two other people streaming at the moment.
Huh? That's crazy. Anyone hear anything?
I heard something.
Yeah, well, congratulations, my boy Vio getting top 8 or commentating top 8.
That boy, nice.
Yeah. Oh, he got top 8
was
at Grand
commentating
Blue.
while playing. Oh shit.
That'd be crazy. Actually,
He's the only one here that can make a top 8, to be honest.
Oh, easily. I couldn't play
Whoa,
that.
whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
especially you.
Whoa. You right.
I mean, I didn't make the top 8 in bracket, but I did commentate the top 8.
Hey,
Let's go.
That's a technicality, bro. Hello?
I got 33rd in bracket
Okay, all I know is you were there for
33rd
top
out of how
8
many,
longer than
though?
anybody else.
out of over 500.
Yeah, so what's up?
Yeah.
That's great, though. Are you kidding me?
Look, Virum, you know as well as I do, bro. You were just know that you were up there for top 8 longer than any of those players. Just know that. That's a fact.
True. That's true.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, he was.
Yeah,
was
so are them
commentating
ads
it.
that they were playing in between sets.
Facts.
That shit was really crazy, bro.
Yeah, there were so many.
It was just insane the amount of breaks they took and how long they were.
I'm gonna need to hit up Chris.
2 sets of Guilty Gear is like 8-10 minutes tops, and then they cut a break for 15 between every fucking 2 sets. It's just insane. Very, very crazy.
Multiverse.
I love the little Whooper emotes. Those are cute.
Breaks.
That's my boy Pooper.
Pooper. Shofu Pooper?
Pooper.
Pooper the
That's
Whooper.
the super duper whooper pooper scooper,
Shitting,
bro.
pooping.
Shit, farting.
We gotta change Mike's icon on the. Oh, he did it.
Oh.
Oh, this pooper emote is yours? I've been seeing it on Twitch. I didn't know who the fuck.
ESA.
What the fuck? Oh, finally, Coast is on the screen, bro. That's Coast, bro.
We're getting
Coast?
closer. We're getting closer
Who's
every day.
What?
That's really Coast word, bro.
That one? Yeah, I guess that's me.
I guess that.
See, it's just so funny. Like I said, putting the picture side to side because who the fuck was that other guy? If this is Coast.
That was.
Hold on, wait. Let me go ahead and fix. Can I delete Fidel off this?
What? No.
Yeah,
You could try.
No, you could just kick
If
him
I
out
kick
the
it
call.
from the call, he'll disappear, right?
Yeah.
No, hold up, wait. It doesn't have to be like this, man.
Why does he sound like an extra, like in a TV show,
Because
about to get killed off?
It doesn't have to be like this, buddy. Where's Ricky?
He said he might not be here.
Damn.
Always leaving me out to dry. This is crazy.
Also, Roger, how are you of
What's
all
up?
people asking that? None of us will know. Only
I
you
don't
have
know.
the power.
No, that's not true. He's
Anyone else
talking
got
to
his
everybody
phone
now.
number? But does anyone else have his
Oh,
phone
no,
number, though?
no, that's true. I'm the only one that does.
Doesn't
That's
mean he
right.
asked where he's gonna be though.
No, I know, but when you say, where is someone? I know it's...
Also,
hype,
you're
it's like,
implying that
You're
Ricky
saying that
picks
if
up his
anybody would
phone
know, it'd be
ever.
Roger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
But I don't know if
He
that's
said he
true
wanted to
because
go to
Roger didn't
war
even
with
know where the
me.
fuck he was at when he disappeared.
I was gonna say, I know.
I don't know how true that is, man.
Up and disappeared.
Also, did you want to change your icon, Shofu?
I don't give a fuck, man. It's just some headphones.
But it's there.
Yeah, but
It's
not
also in the
end of
chat.
world. It's just not that deep. Despite
you
how
updated
how much
colors
of a
too.
deal that I made it sound, it's really not that serious. Just know I have AirPods, chat. He tried to play me with the corded what are they called? Just earpods, right?
Yeah, earbuds.
Whatever, earbuds, yeah. He tried to play me with the cords. Like I don't got AirPods over here.
Shout out to niggas who still use the cords, bro.
I actually prefer using the cords versus Bluetooth.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Your preference is completely valid. But a nigga like me got AirPods. That's all I'm saying. And then he get you.
that's
Like I haven't had cord earbuds with cords for at least 5 years.
I don't know, for like...
Oh, earbuds. I just thought you meant headphones in general.
Dude, Roger, haven't you had so many live reactions where you disconnect?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Quiet. This sounds awful.
Well, no, because it's like every time the Bluetooth one gets hooked up, it automatically gets disconnected. Like it's much easier to replug in a cord than it is to like have to resync Bluetooth stuff while you're watching something.
Yeah,
Why do you have to resync it? I've never done.
yeah, usually you should have it.
Just messes up constantly. I don't know if I have like weird settings on mine or what it is, but I don't know. I've had issues. I've had more issues than Fidel.
Like meaning that Fidel.
I said I have more issues than Fidel.
Right.
As a Fidel
Okay, I
had
just wanted
issues,
to.
right?
I wanted
It
to
was
make sure that
nostalgia.
actually
J
landed.
okay, listen, J. If you think I'm broke, just say that, bro. If you want to call me broke, just say that, bro.
But
Just
I
say
get it. No, because I feel like if it was a cover of a music video, right? The guy
Just
with the
say it,
headphones
bro.
coming down looks better to me.
Oops, I dropped some shit.
I could see that.
Nah, man. He
Hey,
think I'm-
hey, so
think
one
I'm
of
not
the
with
streams
the
that you
times,
broke,
man.
bro. Like that's what I'm hearing.
It is
Like,
broke 2022.
It's also hating 2022. Ain't that right, Zeph?
Yes.
Zeph really hates that name again, bro. It's really up. Like it's really 2022.
Are we good now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. I.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the one and only podcast dedicated to Pokemon Cafe Remix. Yes, indeed, you are listening to Japan Time for August 8th, 2022. I'm your host, Rogers Base. I am joined by my co-host, Shofu. What is going on, Shofu?
What's really good? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you what's really good.
Huh? What's really good?
Oh, I was going to say, I'll tell you what's really good. What's really good is the fact that Ricky isn't here today, but we've still got a packed cast of characters to discuss Evo, to discuss Pokemon, to discuss Xenoblade, and to give Nintendo Direct predictions for both the Splatoon Direct and a potential Nintendo Direct in September. Going in Discord order, first and foremost, we have the person who shouldn't even be here right now. We've got Fidel. What's going on, Fidel?
Tina, bring up the evidence. Bring it up right now. Where's the damn tweet?
Okay.
It's in your DM. It's in your DM.
Pull it up on screen.
Okay. Let me just show you what this guy Fidel said today, man. Where's it? Wait, hold on. I gotta find it. I'm saying, because this might be the last time you see him around here. This might be the last time you see him around here. I'm tired of this, bro. I've had enough.
I just
look at this fucking dude, bro.
There is so much nut in my vicinity.
Hey,
there is so much nut in my vicinity.
My man said it's Nut Monday. Nut Monday? That's not a day.
But
that's
no,
not
a
fucking day, bro.
Because look, they announced the Sonic movie 2's release date.
Nigga, I don't care what the reason is. First of all, right? They announced the movie that's coming out in 2 years from now.
Yes,
sir. And they probably only did that shit to distract me from the fact that Frontiers is ass. All right? They said, damn, Frontiers is ass. We got to announce this movie 2.5 years in advance.
No.
That's what they did, bro.
No.
That's what the fuck they did.
It's called confidence, bro.
Have they said anything else about, is Rouge in the movie?
No, they just gave us a release date. That's it.
Who do they think they are? They're not Marvel. All right, if Marvel announces a movie 2-3 years in advance, they're still dropping 10 movies before I ever see that fucking movie they announced. What the fuck Sonic about to do?
Bro, you didn't even watch Sonic 1 and 2.
That's completely irrelevant to what the fuck I just said.
You know it's not, because if you saw Sonic movie 2,
oh
holy
my
shit,
god,
this is the best moment of my life, bro. Yes, sir.
This is insane.
None of this excuses the fact that Fidel's a fucking freak. And
yeah, none of this changes the fact that you said it's Nut Monday and there's so much nut in my vicinity. Like, what?
I don't even remember saying that. That's crazy.
It's on camera. Clearly, you said it.
Yeah, no, I said it on stream. I recorded that while I was streaming.
So this Sonic movie comes out Christmas 2024, right? So it's a month after Fantastic Four and 5 months before the Kang Dynasty Avengers movie. That's when it's going to come out.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he dressed as Mario?
You should be. Can you go on camera real quick and tell me if you're dressed as Mario? Yeah, you got a Mario hat on.
That's not being dressed like as Mario, you motherfucker.
What?
As a Mario player in Smash Brothers. Right now.
This is not dressed as Mario, bro. What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Mom,
okay, no. Okay.
What's that shit on the back of your head?
Okay.
That's his do-rag.
What the fuck is this?
Why does he have a do-rag?
No, it's the Sonic thing that you put on your head.
Nah.
Well, I don't. What do you mean? I got a dead Pikachu.
And the color of your shirt seen better days, my boy. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro, you got zero drip right now. My man got a Pikachu shirt on with a fucking.
You have
what's
3
happening?
minutes.
That's
3 minutes until what,
zero.
Fidel?
You have 3 minutes, bro.
Till what?
I don't know, bro. It's a live thread, bro. You have 3 minutes. You don't know what's gonna happen.
3 minutes till what, though?
You have 3 minutes.
Till what?
Figure it out.
Figure it out? What was the name of the girl in Xenoblade again that you like?
Oh, you need these nuts in your mouth, right? Yeah.
Correct. No, the other girl. The other girl.
Cena pair of these nuts in your mouth, right? Yeah.
Damn, this nigga. He knew what was coming already. He knew what was coming. Oh well, that's fine. I couldn't get him 2 weeks in a row. That's fine. I couldn't do it. All right. Well, next up we've got the Fido Stan Tito. What's going on, Tito?
I need to go last. Just skip me.
Why are you going last?
Oh, just skip me right now.
All right, I'm gonna skip you then, and I'm gonna go instead to I'm done with this show. What's going on, Coast?
Yo, shout outs to Pokey for running Evo, making Evo happen, responsible for everything for Evo. Pokey, just know that I'm practicing.
What is happening
Coast,
right now?
hold on. Coast, you forgot your knee pads. Could you go put those on real quick?
What?
Nah.
Anyways,
he's right.
Yo, Pokey, I'm practicing for next year.
What?
I'm gonna be top 8.
What?
Hey, how are dictates, bro?
That's all. I don't know. I'm not in the vicinity
What
of
do you
cum,
mean you don't know?
apparently.
You clearly sucking right now.
Apparently Coast said it's he's in the vicinity, but Fidel's right there.
I'm not in the vicinity. I wouldn't know.
You're both in Canada. You're both in Canada.
Fidel's in the vicinity. I don't know.
He's in the splash zone.
No. All right. Speaking of Splash Zone, what's going on, McDareth? How are you, buddy?
What does that mean?
That's even crazy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, you know what? I know what it means. McDareth, because you know what? McDareth, you like Sonic Adventure, right?
Yes.
And in the original Sonic Adventure, there's that moment where Sonic is like running on the boardwalk and there's all the water and it's the splash zone where the giant whale is behind him.
It's the first stage of the bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you've been to the splash zone before. You understand.
Yeah, sure. I've been to actual SeaWorld. Like, what?
That's fantastic.
Okay, well, hello.
When did you go to SeaWorld?
It's been ages, dude. I don't remember.
When did you
Man,
go there?
fuck
Like, did you
SeaWorld.
go in?
Now, why don't you see some bitches instead?
I know you're not talking, Mr.
Yeah, I was gonna
2D.
say, you sit down, Fidel.
Like, you ain't over there busting us the Rouge the Bat, you fucking freak. Shut your dumb ass up, you Gardevoir lover. Don't you ever disrespect my nigga McDarrett like that again. I know you not talking. You got body pillows on deck right now, bro.
Your bitches,
You got
bro.
body pillows on deck.
You are sitting there.
You don't even have space on your bed for yourself to sleep. You got so many body pillows, bro.
No.
Oh my god.
We don't know that, bro.
You sleep on the floor and let your body pillow sleep on the bed, you fucking
I'm
freak.
warm, bro.
I know you not talking, you absolute bozo.
Oh my god.
Did you ever
Yo,
disrespect my mans like that?
we can end right here and I'd be satisfied.
Fidel's out here
I
getting
got
bodied
you,
by
McDarrett. I got
pillows.
you. Don't
That's
you worry
crazy,
about it, bro.
man.
I got you, McDarrett. Don't you worry
I
about
didn't
it.
have to say anything. You just
I got you, bro. Don't you worry about it, man.
okay.
Yeah. Someone else we've always got, because he's always such a pleasure to talk to. We got Mike. What's going on, Mike? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
It's going good. How are you enjoying Multiverses?
I'm really liking it a lot. Like, Evo and like the tournament Hungry Box ran is getting me like really excited about the future of the game.
Right on. Right on. Well, you know whose future I'm really excited about? The man who commentated Evo Top 8 for Grand Blue. We got the one, we got the only Mr. Virum.
That's the
What is
fucking
up?
goat,
How
my
are you,
friend.
Virum?
I'm doing all right. You know, apologize for the quality. I am still on my phone. I'm not back home yet. I'm still in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Still in the Delano, looking outside and the Vegas skyline, the 5-star treatment.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that
that's
weather
right.
looking like?
Bro, someone said
It's
Coast
looking,
Pokey sub-funded Virum's paycheck. That's what.
It's looking dry and hot, but not too sunny.
I feel you.
It's looking all right.
I'm glad. Yeah, you're here at a normal time. You can actually enjoy the show instead of being at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. whenever we normally record it by you.
I can enjoy the whole show and then get dinner afterwards. That's fucking crazy.
Exactly. That's fantastic. Where are you going to go to dinner? You going to get some Gordon Ramsay while you're there?
Don't go to the burger restaurant. Don't do it.
It's
No,
not
not
what
the
do you
burger
mean?
restaurant. Go to Hell's
That shit's
Kitchen, bro.
fire.
Yeah, both of them are good to me.
Hell's Kitchen's way better.
Hell's Kitchen is very good, though.
Okay, Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen is
Yeah.
also 17 times as expensive as the burger restaurant.
Yeah, but we went to Ramsey Place when he was over here. It's worth it.
It's not that much.
Evo money. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, I'm
I'm
just
here-
saying.
I'm here in
I'm just
Vegas.
saying.
I'm more than happy to drop a little money in Vegas.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
That's
Oh,
I
so you
like
got
to
bands
hear.
now. He got his money up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, did you end up gambling?
I did a little bit of gambling.
Okay,
I'm only
cancel him.
slightly
Cancel
up.
him.
I'm only slightly up.
He's slightly up.
But
I
you're
don't
up
know.
nonetheless. He's up nonetheless.
Someone who's
Rude.
definitely not up is Vera. Not Vera. I'm sorry, Zeph. What's going on, Zeph?
Why am I not up?
Because you're always high. You're
That
passed
means he
out.
is up. That's
What?
why. Hold on. That's just
Why?
exactly
That
why
mean
he's
he
up.
is up.
Well, no, if he was high, well, I guess yeah. You know what?
He's
You're right.
high
I screwed
up.
up that intro. Yeah.
Man,
You're
Where
right.
your bars at, man?
I don't. Not today. Not
That's
today.
crazy.
I'll tell you right
It's
now.
not working today.
Yes, it's
Tell you
not your
right
best.
now,
day,
I'm
that's
sick and
okay.
tired. I'm sick and tired of this. How I'm treated here. How this company is ran. This man Fidel is able to run roughshod over the company, over all of the people that we serve. He's able to do this every time, and no one does anything about it. I, as the arbiter of justice,
I
demand justice against this man, or I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up, damn it. Because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it.
He's just pulling out.
Hey,
what?
hey.
Bro, I stopped listening when he called himself an arbiter.
Okay.
That's the Halo guy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's nice. I like that.
Hey?
Now, the only person I'm more mad at than Fidel right now is the fact that Penny's right there, bro. Fuck Penny.
Thank you, bad
looks
Penny,
like
bro.
trash.
Who the fuck is Penny?
Penny's the dumbass red hair, blue hair looking ass bitch.
Hair, new rival in Pokemon Scarlet.
I forgot the name of that person. Okay.
Ever been about a Pokemon design ever. Penny looks like she writes My Hero Academia fan fiction and calls you racial slurs. I hate Penny.
That's tough. Damn, she did all that.
Not
So
like Penny.
I just gotta know, Roger, right? With the My Hero stuff, is it really mostly the community,
Yes.
or are you just like?
Oh no, it's the fandom for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I always thought
To
that.
be fair though, it is kind of mid though. To be fair, it's gotten kind of shitty recently.
You
but-
don't enjoy it. You don't.
Yeah,
enjoy
it was very
Like,
good, though.
You always call a level that doesn't.
The first early couple seasons are
Penny's
great.
definitely mad over the last chapter.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, she's fuming.
She definitely wrote a message.
Bro, I know y'all niggas
Yeah.
are not
She
talking
sent the
about
death
the.
threat to
I
Horikoshi.
just know you're not talking about the last chapter, broad daylight, so niggas can spoil the fuck out of that shit.
No. All we're saying,
I just know.
Yeah, I
all
got
we're
spoiled
saying
glancing at
is
chat,
that
unfortunately.
Penny has been known to send death
Nah,
threats to
that's
Horikoshi.
not what I'm saying.
That's all we're saying.
I'm saying
That's
you
all
literally
we're saying.
just prompted everybody to start spoiling shit in chat. That's what you just did, and I just
No,
saw
it's- no.
a big ass spoiler in chat right after you said that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure they're not real spoilers. I'd be shocked.
What?
No, they've never
I
killed
just
Bakugo
saw
in
the
My
big
Hero,
ass
bro.
spoiler right there in chat right now.
Yeah.
Look, all I know is Penny for some
He
reason
don't. They just.
hates Kukui,
They
hates
don't understand.
Nesta, hates fucking Kaki, hates fucking Olivia for some reason. Hates like for some reason, you know, it's weird. Those are the characters she doesn't like. I don't know why.
But she still got BLM in her bio though.
Facts. She does have BLM in her bio though. That's facts. Like I said earlier, she got BLM in her bio. She knows a bunch of black people. She got no black friends.
I don't understand what they were going for with Penny. I don't understand.
I feel like there's more people who see Penny and be like, I can relate to that, than people that are angry that she exists.
What does that say
I know
about our world
exactly
right
what
now,
they're-
man?
I know exactly what they're.
That saddens me. That saddens me.
They're. I think they're trying to get another because Marnie was so popular. I think they're just trying to go
seems like
for
she's
another.
gonna be the edgy type related to the evil team in quotes in some way. Yeah.
You think she's gonna be evil?
No,
In
because I feel like
the-
that team's not actually going to be evil. So, like, I think they're going to be like a rival biker gang, for instance.
All right, so you know what? Let's actually start the discussion here. Then let's start by talking about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet stuff. The headmaster, is he going to be evil or is he not going to be evil?
I think he's probably going to be evil.
Okay.
We've had what? We've had a fake villain for 5 generations in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
I think the professors are evil.
The professors?
Yeah.
Okay. Explain.
I think they're gonna be like. I think they're gonna like whatever. One of them's gonna be like, yeah, it's all about the past. The other one's gonna be like, yeah, it's all about the future. And then your character's gonna be like, no, you gotta live in the moment and just like be a fucking idiot. And then they're just gonna be crazy. Like that's. And the headmaster's gonna like help the professor, but like I think the professor. I think that's the play.
It's worth noting the leaker man said that we have seen the villain was shown in this trailer.
Oh, so it was definitely the headmaster then. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the weird thing about all this is they confirmed in this Pokemon Presents thing that there are 3 storylines. There's 3 storylines. You follow the storyline of becoming champion, right? Where you have to take your exams. You follow the storyline of like finding out more about the Terrastall stuff. And then what's the 3rd storyline? It was all on the website.
It's the school,
Wait,
right? Like the school.
They had it on the website?
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
the treasure
yeah,
hunt. The treasure hunt.
Treasure hunting. That's right. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Wasn't the treasure hunt like all three of them though?
No, it
Oh.
says on the, here. I'll pull it up real quick. Pokemon.com. Scarlet and Violet.
It's the treasure hunt. It's the gym challenge, and then it's what's the other one?
Yeah, that's the other one I'm trying. I thought it was like the Terrastall stuff.
It might be.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess let's start there. Let's start there. How do you guys all feel about the Terrastall thing?
It's ugly.
Yeah, I think it's really fucking stupid looking. I don't like the dumb
Yeah, I
hats.
can't say enough, man.
It's probably like, to me, it's the least visually interesting one they've done so far.
I think I'm just not a fan of these big new gimmicks that they kind of apply to every Pokemon. Because like my favorite has always been the Mega Evolutions, and I think it's because they kind of picked and chose different ones. They kind of made those Pokemon feel a bit more special and unique. But when everyone has this, it's just like, well, certain random Pokemon probably just make use of it way better than others, and it just feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel as interesting.
Well, because the thing is, you catch him with
the,
Pokeballs, right? Like you use a specific Pokeball to get a Pokemon to do that.
Yeah, it's something that Nimona gives you or something, and it lets you terrestrialize Pokemon.
No, but it's not like you catch them, you throw it at your own mon to transform them, kind of thing.
Yeah. I it's really weird to talk about this because if you read the leaks, like, you know so much about the game already, and I don't want to just say everything because we didn't give a spoiler warning, but I think it might, like, I think the terrestrialize mechanic will probably end up being used for like defensive Pokemon. Like, I can see
What S-Cup?
I don't know. I could see them sending out Ferrothorn and turning it water type or something.
Yeah, I'm not saying that won't happen, but I'm saying it'll definitely be used offensively for sure too.
I guess.
Oh yeah, no,
now
I'm
is the
saying
best-
it. I'm just saying, like, I think it, like, by the end of the game, it'll predominantly be used defensively, but like it'll still be used in offense.
I don't
'cause
think
you
so
get double
because
stabs.
yeah, I think that's why it'll be used. It'll be like your quote unquote mega Pokemon where you fucking evolve them and they're. I mean, obviously there's defensive mega Pokemon too, but it'll be like your sweeper or whatever. Probably primarily.
Well,
I'd say.
the defensive mega Pokemon aren't they like all bad? Pretty much.
Not all of them.
You got
Some of them are,
Steelix.
though.
What are the other ones?
Sableye goes crazy. Sableye.
Wait,
Tyranitar.
But there's more good. There's more good attackers than good defenders, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
Slowbro wasn't bad. I mean,
He was alright.
He was all right. The thing with a lot of the megas is that you could build them defensively and it would still be okay. Like Swampert was tanky as hell for no reason, like, but that's just because their base stats are higher. Same thing with Venusaur. Same thing with Venusaur was kind of tanky, but like a lot of them for mega specifically weren't necessarily built. They were tanky already, and so when they got mega, they just got buffed. They just got beefier, so it didn't really matter. So it's like,
Yeah, it's usually like you usually want your megas to play quite an active role in your team, and so
Yeah, you
the
build them around
defensive
the
megas,
megas.
I feel like, yeah, exactly.
Something weird about terrestrializing is that so you know how Dynamaxing had Gigantamaxing as like the method of changing your form?
Sure.
Apparently, terrestrializing, there's nothing like that. You just crystallize your Pokemon.
Oh
There's
my
no
god, bro!
Pokemon.
Can we please
do
talk about
all
how
of the normal-
Can we please talk about how fucking whack that shit is, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I'm still kind of confused. So, like, do all the normal Pokemon, like if you have a normal type, Terrastall type, do they all get the diamond on their head like that
Yes,
Eevee?
bro. Yes.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
shit is fucking goofy as hell.
So there's a bunch with diamonds, a bunch with like balloons. If you're flying,
Whatever type you turn
candelabra
into,
for
you get the
fire.
hat of that type.
Got
Say
it. Got it.
you're a
Is
Swampert
there-
and you want to turn flying type for some reason. Swampert would get the balloons.
Got it.
They didn't need to do that. They could have done something more subtle, but as long as it gets the point
Yeah.
across, then it's fine. Why the fuck is my Swampert walking around with balloons on his head? What the fuck?
They could have just crystallized them the color of the type.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you could have
Why
had,
the
like,
fuck
a
does my
pink
Pokemon have a
crystal-
chandelier on its head?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I throw my
could I
chandelier
bring,
gonna have a chandelier on its head? I got two chandeliers now.
could I bring up a new move? Because I think
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
what you were talking about before.
So you know how hidden power was removed from the game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
There is a move in Scarlet and Violet that turns into whatever type you terrestrialize into.
Yeah, that's good because I think it'll solve the problem of your Pokemon not having a move of that type.
Yeah,
And
so
then
like if you got,
and then
like,
on
a
top of
water-type
that, like
Gardevoir or something, it
yeah,
would be
on top of that, it's still obvious what type you are, so it's not like hidden power where that shit could be fucking any type out of nowhere random.
Yeah, and you have to start
But
guessing.
didn't they change hidden power in Arceus where now it's always super effective against whatever Pokemon you're up against? Because that's
Yeah,
how
but
it worked when I was playing. It was
yeah,
unknown.
like only unknown.
That's
to
for
me.
that game though.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
got it.
Okay, so I'm confused. Okay, so my understanding is that, let's say you got crystallized Growlithe or Arcanine, right? And
Yeah.
Arcanine has, what's a move he doesn't get? Aerial Ace. I don't know if he gets Aerial Ace, but let's say he does.
Sure.
Okay, and so then I would get terrestrialized Aerial Ace. He comes with Aerial Ace, right? And he's terrestrialized. Why would I then need another move?
No, it's just an option.
But like, is that move in that situation? Would it be like flying type? Like,
Yeah. If
Or
you
is it-
terrestrialize into a flying type, that move will be flying type, so you have access to a flying type move. If you didn't otherwise,
That move
probably.
was also it was shown in the trailer. You just couldn't see the name of the move.
okay, but my thing is like, in order to terrestrialize into another type, my understanding based off how you get them on, it has to come with a move of that type anyway, right?
But what move is
I
it
don't
going to be?
think
Who
so.
says it's going to be a
Not
good move that you actually
necessarily.
want on your Pokemon?
No, I'm pretty sure you can get a terrestrial type of any Pokemon, just because that new move exists.
Okay, so if, again, I don't know if he gets Aerial Ace or whatever, it doesn't matter. So let's say he doesn't get Aerial Ace, comes with it. It doesn't necessarily have to be terrestrialized. Like, it could be like a regular air, like fucking balloon on top of its head, Arcanine, without a flying move. And then I would just teach it this move, and then it has a flying move?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like yeah, basically, yeah. I'm assuming they're eventually, maybe in DLC or something, there's gonna be like an item where it lets you change your Pokemon's Terra type or whatever, so you don't have to go grind. But yeah.
Well, the other thing I don't quite understand with this Terra type thing is, does it replace one of the types you already have? So,
It
like, say for
replaces all your
example,
types.
let's
if
say
you're like,
let's
like,
say
so
you're a
say you're
Magnemite, okay?
okay,
Say
you're
you're a
steel
Magnemite,
electric,
And
sure.
you Terra type into electric type.
Yeah.
Magnemite turns pure electric.
Okay, so
you turn
the-
into the
the-
type of your
what?
Terra type.
But
Whatever
do
your
I
Terra
get-
type is, you become that type and just that type when you
Right,
change.
right. But like, do you still? So, say for example, you are part ghost, and you Terra type, and you're instead of being ghost fire, you become like water fire. Do you not still keep the resistance of the ghost type? Like, you're
No,
not.
you just
No,
change
you
your
don't.
type
You
to whatever
don't
type
have
your
to-
Terra type is. You become
How
that
does that go
type.
for Pokemon
Terra
that have
becomes
two types?
type.
So, like, it's just the
Terra types-
primary
You just
type
become
taking
that
over?
singular type, Roger.
Yeah, it's just
But you
monotype.
keep your but
No,
you
no, no,
keep
but I
your
mean, like-
moves- do you keep
You
your
keep your
moves
moves,
that
of
you
course, but
have?
you just change your type into the type that
into
your
a
type
monotype.
I
is.
understand. That I understand.
So then like if I so will my water move still be like double effective against okay.
That's what I right. So like say for example you're steel electric like you said and you become a pure electric type with your Terra type, right? You have an electric
Yeah.
Terra type. You in that form don't have the like resistances that steel would have.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Electric type.
Okay.
The other thing that you get though is that your electric type attacks become even more powerful than they would normally with like just stab bonus.
Yeah, if
Right,
you
and
Terra
that I
type into
understand.
an existing type that's already your Pokemon, you get like double stab or something.
That I totally understand. But what I meant, because I feel like the example that we use right now is clear. But like if it's a situation where say you're like the Gardevoir that they showed, and you're a psychic fairy, and you have two types, but your Terra type is water, does the psychic type get removed
You
or the
are
fairy
a
type get
monotype
removed?
Bro,
water.
you become a monotype. Whatever type your Terra type is, that's the type you,
You are a
become.
water
Oh!
type.
You're a water type.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was thinking when you said he becomes pure electric that it negates the steel typing. You basically have like electric typing.
No,
oh,
you are
that
a
is.
monotype water in that scenario. You are a water. You are a Squirtle.
Oh. Oh, that's. I don't know if I like that.
You are
I mean,
a
it can be
Blastoise.
good depending on the situation, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now the question becomes then, in most scenarios, at least for competitively, because you would get my understanding,
Right.
if you're turning into a type, one of which you already have, you would get like double stab. Turning into another type that you don't already have gives you 1.5, which is normal stab, which is fine.
I was just thinking way too hard about it. I just didn't understand that you become the monotype and that you lose both of your typings if it's something that isn't already one of your typings. That's I get it now.
You might
I
want to put this
understand
on
now.
the screen too, so people aren't confused. Here, look.
Huh? What am I looking at?
It's just an infographic on how Terra stole.
This is so. Who made this?
Oh, that's cute. I think at the bottom is cute.
That's
as
mad
hell.
funny.
Oh, what the?
Let me see this. Pulling it up.
Smaller.
Now, but the thing is with this is what I was saying earlier with the implication for this specifically when it comes to competitive, which is what a lot of us play. Whereas, okay, let's take this from a VGC example perspective, right? Let's say you have a Charizard. Okay, he's not in the game, I guess. I don't know, but let's say you have a Charizard, right? You don't want to get hit with a rock slide. Okay, cool. You switch to something that's not fire flying, or even if you just switch to either a fire or a flying, then you are not taking ×4 weakness. That's cool. But that also means that if you're switching to, let's say, a water type or a grass type or whatever the fuck you want to switch to, you lose the stab on most of your kit. On most of your moves, you lose stab because you're not that type anymore.
That's why I said see, the reason I didn't fully understand it is because I thought that would be really bad.
Well,
and I thought, why would that be the? No, I understand now. I get it now.
No, what I'm saying
I also don't think
is,
this was said in the trailer, but in the leaks, if you switch out, the gimmick ends.
What? That's not on the website. It says it happens.
What?
On the website, it said it goes until the end of the battle.
Yeah, it's the end of the battle.
I guess the dude, we must.
I know we're all getting different information. I don't know, man.
On the website, because Shofu and I were reading it, it says it happened until the end of the battle. That is, it happened. It is a form.
It says here.
So if you switch out, you still have that typing. You'll just be a normal type for the rest of the mesh.
That is how it's written on the website.
Weird.
It says it lasts until they switch out, but this understanding represents an incomplete one. Huh? So I guess they were just unsure.
So I'll pull up the website, but I specifically remember reading with Shofu that it happens that's for the rest of the battle.
Yeah, it is. They said that in the trailer and on the website.
Oh, okay.
It lasts the entire battle when you change.
So, again, like this is what I said earlier. This shit gonna go crazy on Showdown because you don't have to look at it.
On God, bro.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like mechanically, it's very interesting because I think it's a go between like it's half Z Crystal or not Z Crystal. It's half like gems. Like if people who played gems back in the day, it's half gems, but it's also half megas. Like it's somewhere in between where you're still the same Pokemon, but really you're just boosting your damage and changing your typing, which means that like your team building doesn't have to be as rigid because you can make any Pokemon any other type, so you get more coverage on switching. So like for singles, that's gonna be crazy. Like if you have Terastallize on your fucking Gastrodon, you make it something that's not quad weak to grass, and then it just doesn't die. So it's like that's cool, but it's also ugly as hell. And let's put it this way, Roger, if Chandelure is in this game, that means I got a chandelier on my chandelier, bro. What the fuck are we talking about here, bro?
They showed that in the trailer.
No. Chandelier?
Chandelier,
yeah.
I think they did, yeah.
Or something with
okay, then I have a fucking chandelier on my chandelier, and I'm gonna vomit because the Switch is going to literally start smoking in my hands when I play as it tries to render all of these particle effects because I'm literally playing on a Nokia when I play this goddamn game. Like, what is going on?
That shit is crazy. No, I don't
also,
like
I want to say a side thing with that topic is that model sauce is a secret sauce because like the stuff they render and they still render, it's still looking somewhat fine on the Switch compared to Pokemon. A Pokemon in frame is at 2 FPS is astounding.
I can't believe they keep putting shit like that in these trailers, bro. Ain't no way you didn't see that Pachirisu moving twice every second, bro. Like, yeah, this is okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
for
load
this
it up.
game, it was Pachirisu. Before it was the Chimecho's baby form, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Chingling.
Oh well.
I don't know why they do that.
It does seem like just don't include it.
But like, other than like the general, I think the mechanic itself is interesting. And I
Yeah. It's a cool mechanic, but the way none of the Pokemon look unique.
Is just horrendous.
Yeah, it's wild.
Is there an equivalent of like Gigantamax with it, where like certain ones will like look different?
That's why I asked about Eevee. I thought Eevee was
in the leaks. There's been no mention of that at all.
Huh?
But didn't you say that like there's like a past and future version of Pokemon?
Yeah.
Why would that?
It's called Paradox Forms, but that goes into spoilers.
Oh, but that's like a whole different thing. That has nothing to do with the. Oh man, weird. So they're holding back on a lot of stuff then.
There's 3 major mechanics that haven't been shown.
Wow. You call that a mechanic?
Well, I guess what would you call in a Alola form?
Not a mechanic. It's just a new.
That's not
form.
a mechanic. That's a new form.
Just more Pokemon.
You don't. There's nothing you do in a battle that makes that thing a thing.
Speaking of forms, we got to talk about Pooper the Whooper real quick.
Yes, sir. Go, man.
Bro, there's no reason to call him Pooper, bro.
What you mean there's no reason to call him Pooper?
Why are we calling him Pooper?
Why would you say there's no reason to call him Pooper like he's not brown like Poop? You understand that Poop is brown and he's brown and his name is Whooper?
He's not made of poo, bro.
It doesn't matter. You said there's no reason to call him Pooper. There's a clear reason to call him Pooper.
He could be made out of poo.
Clear reason to call him Pooper.
Can I say a spoiler real quick?
Go ahead.
So fucking cover your ears if you don't want to.
Sure.
But so Whooper doesn't evolve into Quagsire. Do we think we're gonna get an offensive?
Oh, it evolves into a different.
Oh,
offensive.
Like
I don't know about offensive.
Ground offensive. That'd be cool.
I don't know about offensive. They said that. Didn't they say Whooper? This Whooper is slower than the other Whooper.
Did they say that?
Whooper's already slow as fuck.
Yeah, I thought I read that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm bugging.
I mean, he's a ground poison type that has me.
They said he's slower, though. So if he's slower, I doubt he'll be offensive.
Are there any other ground poisons currently in the game, or is that a new typing?
I think there's
ground poison. I feel like there is one.
Oh,
Nidoking, and Nidoqueen.
Oh, of course.
I feel like there's more.
Yeah. If it's, I don't know. If it doesn't evolve into Quagsire, that's cool because I really didn't just I did not want to ground poison Quagsire.
Yeah, me neither. I want a new Pokemon.
I mean,
I love his design though. I like
I'm thinking
the skull and bones.
In its dex entry or whatever it said, it had to like fight for its.
Their bodies are heavy and they move slowly. Is what the website says.
It might be like a mean Pokemon. Most poison Pokemon look mean.
Yeah. Might be
Instead of a smiling Quagsire, you get a frowning Quagsire.
No, it's gonna have eyebrows, bro.
The fuck?
You can do that, yeah.
Those little gill things on the side of his head makes him into Skull and Crossbones.
Yep.
Yep. Little antlers.
Yeah, I like him.
Now, how do you feel about the legendaries? Just riding them through the world.
I really like Koraidon.
I still like Koraidon the most, but I hate that he's running.
Bro, that shit is so goofy.
Yeah, Koraidon looks way cooler as a motorcycle.
Bro, Koraidon looks mad goofy running around with wheels strapped to its chest, bro.
I know, bro.
It's running up walls. It's running on the ground. Why do you have wheels, bro?
The only excuse is when it's in the water for that buoyancy, but even then, it's like
he's so funny. He's like paddling in the water.
Paddle, yeah.
He's fighting for
have like ins or something.
Seth?
What?
Do you have typings for those yet?
I think it's Dragon Fighting and Dragon Electric.
That makes sense.
What they already put up on the website? I thought it was like psychic or something, wasn't it?
No, I don't think they said.
No, they didn't. They didn't say.
Oh, weird.
I'm just here's the hard read, bro. First of all, shout out my boy Fido. You know what I'm saying? That's a fire name.
I love Fido.
They snap
that is a clean name. That is a clean name.
It's fantastic.
It's evolution.
We love Fido.
It's got to be purebred, right?
It's gonna be.
Of course.
Purebred
yeah, it's gonna be purebred. I'm also saying croissant would also be fine. I like either one.
Croissant.
That's what I'm saying. Croissant is fire. Like
You don't like Domut?
That's
Yeah,
clean.
purebred Doge is eating right now.
Purebred.
Okay, in terms of typings, I don't fucking remember competitive anymore. But is Ghost, Dark, and Fairy, do they make like a triangle of any kind?
No, because Ghost
No?
Ghost is not super effective against Fairy.
Yeah, but isn't Dark super effective against Ghost?
Yeah.
Wasn't the triangle Ghost Psychic fighting? Where it was like fighting is super effective against.
Kinda.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
triangle, yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna drop one more spoiler. This will be the last one I drop of the thing. I won't drop any more leaks.
Okay.
But there are 2 more dog lines in the game, and they're dark and ghost type.
Dog lines?
Yeah, so there's
That's
2
a
more
lot of
dogs
good
after
boys.
Fido.
What you trying to say, bro? You think they're gonna make a triangle between the dogs?
I was wondering if they were gonna be like related.
Well, they did do the monkeys in Gen 5, right? Simisear, Pansear, and or no. Wow, shit. What are their names? Simisage, Pansage.
Hey, Pancor and Pansy.
That's right. So yeah, maybe they will do that. Maybe they will do Fairy and Ghost and
I don't think
what was
so,
the third
bro.
one you said?
I feel Fido looks to me like the Pokemon you walk into the grass and see immediately. Like
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
I don't know.
Game mode.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
he's
that'll
also-
be one of those trio Pokemon. I feel
Isn't
like
that like the
Well,
term mud Pokemon or
it
some
does
shit?
evolve. We have that information on it.
Yeah, but also Shofu, those Pokemon are usually normal type, and this one's fairy.
I thought it was normal as well. Isn't it normal Fairy?
No, this one's pure.
No, it's
fairy.
just
just
pure
Fairy?
Fairy.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's I mean, normally
Have
you
you-
know,
have
like
you
normally that would make sense,
seen-
but the fact that this is pure fairy, like those kind of Pokemon,
It's
that you're
definitely
talking
a
about-
common Pokemon because it says
looks like
that
one.
people use
Oh,
it
yeah.
for stuff
Yeah,
and like
definitely
kids
is.
like it and stuff. But
Yeah, it's an early Pokemon for sure.
Have we
you
seen
get
the
it.
equivalent
I
of
hate
the
Titan.
early normal dog thingy or like rat, like mutt
Lechonk.
thing? What the fuck is that again?
It's the
Little
little
pig.
pig, dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the bird yet. Where's the bird at?
Oh yeah.
The bird has a
I
really
guess
cool
we haven't
fighting.
seen the bird.
There could be no
I-
birds to this.
I do not
region.
like Titan or whatever it is.
I don't either. Yeah,
I don't
Titan's
like
weird.
that.
looking.
Bugging. I'm not
Honestly, I
fair.
thought it looked fine until it opened its mouth and then it had
Yeah,
like,
it opens its mouth and it has like his teeth are all fucked up.
It's a ice whale. What are you talking about? Its teeth are fucked up. Have you seen a
It
whale's
just-
teeth?
No, I mean Wailords look normal, somewhat.
Huh? Wailord is 8 billion feet tall. Like,
Okay, so Titan is like doomed to be slow, right? But like what speed is it gonna have to make use of Slush Rush?
it doesn't matter. Oh, to use
Hey, I
Slush
don't
Rush,
think-
it doesn't matter. The fact that it has thick fat, Slush Rush will. I promise you, no one's gonna use that. Because
No one's
thick
gonna use
fat-
the Slush Rush version.
No, because again, it's the same thing. So, for example, if you take a Alolan Sand Slash, right? You can use Slush Rush with Alolan Sand Slash because Sand Slash is like right there on the cusp. Alolan Sand Slash has a base speed of 65.
Okay.
Okay, that's like barely, like like you're there, right? So like if you max
don't worry
you
about
max speed and give it a plus speed nature, it doesn't matter what it is. It gets to 251, or sorry, and then you have to make it level 50 because if you're playing, do you see as an example, 128, and then you double it, it gets 248. That's fine, right? Obviously, like you have Slush Rush, but like that's pushing it. Like even then,
What are you talking about?
we're talking about Titan. Even then, I think like anything below 60, you might as well run thick fat because thick fat is so much better than like you don't mind it being slow if it can like live forever because ice is such an ass typing defensively.
You said if
Like-
it's base
The
60,
reason
you
I was
said it goes-
asking was
No.
'cause,
I was saying that
like that thing. It, I don't know. It just looks like it's gonna have like base 30 speed, and they gave it fucking Slush Rush.
he was asking how
Base
fast
30.
would it have to be for it to use Slush Rush, and I was saying
It's probably got to be
Alo-
at least. It's got to hit at least 350 when it has Slush Rush.
Well,
Probably,
well,
I'd say.
I don't
Like
think
maybe
so.
like
because-
maybe like base 100.
no to use Slush Rush effectively. No.
What depend? No, I think it depends on how high its attack stat is. If it can outspeed like the majority of Pokemon, then that's all the reason to use it. It just depends.
Right,
I think
but,
like
but
there's
I was
no
saying that
arguing. Its
Sandslash
attack
has
stat
base
is definitely gonna be
65.
like above 120.
Yeah, like Slush Rush has, or what's it called Alolan Sand Slash has base 65 speed, which if you want a max speed nature, it puts it at 128 at level 50, and then Slush Rush. Like that puts you at like 250 speed. Like you're fine. But that's like, I think that's the minimum. Anything slower than that, I think, is like trash. Like you might, but that's only because Thick Fat is so broken and Ice is so ass defensively.
Thick Fat is
You might have
not that broken.
misunderstood. Tito, Shofu meant 100 after Slush Rush.
Oh,
Yeah, I said if it hits like base 100 after Slush Rush,
oh my bad.
then I think it's okay. That's what I said.
Oh yeah, then in that case,
not 100 with Slush Rush.
yeah, I was like, what? I was very confused. No, but like, still, I just think that mon looks like it's gonna be crazy with Thick Fat. It's gonna have.
Bro,
fucking,
where does it look like it's gonna be crazy with Thick Fat?
What do you mean?
Why?
Where or like? In
I
what,
mean, obviously,
in what,
Thick Fat takes away one of its weaknesses, but I'm saying it's still a pure ice type. Like, I don't.
Yeah. Well, okay. Please, I'm thinking.
But then you combine that with
I'm
the
not
Terra
saying
type.
I'm
thing
saying
now that
like
we know.
what pure ice type is crazy in general. Like, I don't.
I'm not thinking.
Yeah, but Roger, you have to think then.
Saying
You're
that-
wasting your Terra type on fucking Titan.
Wasting. What if it's a demon and
But
you gotta
no.
kill it then?
Well, I was gonna say
would
because
never.
aren't the Terra types? They're like random. They're raid things, right? Where you have like the raid battles and then
Bro,
you.
you're absolutely gonna be able to find any type of Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna be wasting it. I think you just like ask somebody, oh, do you have a?
No, I mean in the battle, you'll be wasting your one.
Oh, because you only can do it once. I
no,
understand,
bro.
But
It
the
all
thing is, doesn't
depends on its moveset,
It's
man.
not like.
Yeah.
And I was also gonna say it's not like.
Because this thing could
Mega
have,
Evolutions.
It could have like Icicle Crash, Crunch, Aqua.
Sure.
And
But this
nothing matters
isn't like
until
this
nothing
isn't
matters
like
until we see-
megas. This isn't like this is more like Z moves in the sense that everything already has the Terra type on your team. Just like every Pokemon you could technically use a Z move with. But even with this, it's like the typing. It's there's no item required for it,
Z
right?
moves
So
you
could
had
just-
to give your Pokemon the crystal before the battle starts.
Right. So this is just like a natural part of it. So it
do
seems like an
whatever.
easier switch in. Yeah.
It definitely depends on the moveset for Titan, but I think that even
And
if its
stats.
moveset is mediocre, I think especially in doubles, that mon's gonna go crazy in Trick Room, for sure. That's a Trick Room.
I don't
mon.
know, man. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't think there's a single good pure ice type. Now, obviously, you can
You
change its typing,
guys
but
want to see, or which I know you want to see. Which of these typings would you like to see?
are these the unused one? Oh yeah, it says right
Yeah.
there.
Completely unused.
Wait,
Electric fighting for sure. Bug dragon for sure.
Fire grass would be cool.
Electric fighting would be the sickest
does
Pokemon
Rock
ever.
Ghost not exist? I thought that was
I think well, that's basically Electivire. I was about to say electric fighting would be sick if it was like a big electric gorilla.
Well,
or
he is
something.
Fighting fairy
They
is
need
also
that
right.
shit to be clean.
Isn't Rock Ghost?
We
What
don't
a-
already have a fighting fairy. I thought that's Meloetta, right?
Nope.
no.
Fighting fairy? What is
No, what
wait,
is psychic?
Wait, what the fuck is the thing?
Oh.
What the fuck is that gray thing from Sword and Shield that like you have to?
Wait,
you have
isn't it
to-
normal? I don't know.
You have to evolve.
No.
it under,
Mellow.
uh,
it's
No.
normal-
Mellow. I
it's
know what you're thinking of. Normal fighting is the other Meloetta form.
Normal.
Yeah,
ice
I got it.
is
Got it.
I just imagine Sfeel in my head. How is Sfeel not normal ice, bro?
Water Eyes.
And these are other like slightly unused typings because they're only used by legendaries or megas.
What the fuck is the fucking thing that you evolve? You have to evolve underneath that bridge in Sword and Shield to get it.
The rune
Runegus?
thing. Rune. Yeah.
Yeah, is that not Rock Ghost?
No, Ground Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fighting rock also seems like one we've had before.
also, by the way,
Wait, fighting rock? That's
Yeah.
Terrakion.
Yeah, that's Terrakion.
Oh, okay.
But that's not
okay,
on there, is
okay.
it?
It's used by legendary Pokemon only is what it says here. Okay, I understand.
Oh, I want more dragons. Give me more dragon typing.
I'm surprised we don't have a regular Dragon Fairy.
That's
Just-
busted.
To me, I'm still weirded out by the fact that Flygon is not Bug Dragon. That seems so bizarre to me.
Ground Dragon.
I think if it Mega Evolved, it might have.
I
been
know.
Bug.
I'm saying it should have been Bug.
Why? It lives in the desert.
Well, because isn't the first form Trapinch is based on an ant, so it should be Ground Bug, And then the second form should also be ground bug because it's Vibravo, which is like a little sand bug thing, right? And then the third form is Flygon, and I always just thought it was going to be a bug typing or like Bug Dragon or.
I agree with you.
The
Actually.
reason,
yeah.
The reason I was asking is I'm not going to elaborate, but like a good handful of these typings have been used in Scarlet and Violet.
The unused typings?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
I want a Fire Grass. I think Fire Grass will be
How
cool.
don't we have a fighting ground type? What the fuck?
That I don't even know if I want that.
I need
would
electric
be
fighting,
broken
bro.
as-
We should have been had a
Yeah,
couple
no,
electric fighting Pokemon.
Yeah, no,
How is
electric
Zeraora
fire
not
should
a
be
fighting
like-
type?
That
Yeah.
should be like
Zeraora.
Yeah,
for some
Zeraora.
reason.
Zeraora.
Doesn't
Doesn't make
Zeraora
any
get
sense
close
that Zeraora
combat?
is not
I think it does.
No, Zeraora
Yeah.
gets Plasma Fist, which is like electric close combat.
Electivire too.
Yeah, I always thought Zeraora was the electric fighting.
And then
No,
actually,
it does
what
learn
is
close
Zapdos?
combat. It fucking learns close combat, and it's not a fighting type.
Oh.
The Galarian Zapdos. What's Galarian Zapdos?
Fire,
That's,
fighting flying.
Oh, okay.
Fighting flying.
Yeah, those Galarian birds typings are fucking weird.
Also, by the way, Galarian Darmanitan is a pure ice type. That one's good. I was looking it up. It's
Galarian Darmanitan's Ice Fire.
no.
It turns into Ice Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But his base form is just ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But anyway, yeah, like I'm really interested to see kind of what these are. But I'm actually like, again, the whole terrestrialized thing is a really cool mechanic, but it's at the same time like we're gonna be looking at this for the next 2 to 3 years, and I'm just gonna be vomiting anytime I play the game because I just have to watch my Switch chug to fucking get all of like imagine you're playing VGC and you have 4 Pokemon on screen and you have 2 terrestrialized mons and the game runs at 3 FPS and you can barely see the screen. You gotta turn down the brightness.
I don't think it'll be that bad, bro.
Look, man.
Dynamaxing was right there, man.
Look, bro. It's not necessarily the model or anything like that.
If we dealt with
it's
Sun
what
and
it
Moon
looks
doubles,
like.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
It might lag,
Also,
but not as bad as you're making it sound.
Look, man.
We talk about
The
Pokemon
fact that
for
it's
an
gonna lag
hour.
at all
Should we,
pisses
like,
me off.
move on?
No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We haven't even gone over like a lot of things yet. We haven't talked about some of the new characters.
True.
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon stuff that we didn't even. There's other stuff that they announced in this. They had like Pokemon Unite with Buzzswole and the Pika Party thing.
Yeah.
I was shocked though that like for a Pokemon Presents, it was weird not to have like at least one new spin-off. Like it was purely
I mean,
updates on everything.
I just
You
don't
know what
think
was
there's
really
anything in the
fucked up,
pipeline
actually?
right now.
The master the
No,
Pokemon
no.
Masters thing, right?
I don't know if it was Masters. No, it wasn't. Okay, so at the beginning of every Pokemon Presents, they have the shelf on the back, which
Right.
hints towards what they're going to announce. And there was Sky Shaman. Naturally, you would think, oh, they're going to show the Mystery Dungeon Sky remake. No, they didn't. They put Sky Shaman in what was it? Cafe Mix.
Cafe Mix.
Oh yeah.
Bro, they
They
did
put,
the
Very
same
they
cool.
put
shit
Mewtwo
the
in
last-
Cafe
or
Mix.
not the
They
last
gave a
one,
whole
but
Mewtwo.
one of
mode.
the previous Pokemon Directs, they put all that fucking shit for Gold and Silver when people were thinking that Let's Go
Let's
Gold
Go,
and
yeah.
Silver was happening. And they put all that shit knowing that people were gonna speculate and be like, oh, this and this is here. It's definitely happening, guys.
But I mean, at the very least, like the game itself, like at least for the most part, it just seems like a first time in a while where people aren't like losing their mind angrily at a Pokemon game. Everyone just seemed content.
Actually, I'm going to say one thing.
No,
that's
it's because we
making
don't
me
know what the
angry.
fuck's going
I'm
on.
going to say one thing that's pissing me off right now, okay?
Okay.
The fact that I know people like this, but the fact that we are 3 months out from the game coming out and we've seen 11 Pokemon. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's wild and like, cause yeah, like you said, the league's like there should be over like 100 this gen.
The leaks say that there's 120 to 140 new Pokemon, which means they could do what they did with Gen 5, which had a similar sized Pokedex. Gen 5 basically showed new Pokemon every week, and we went into that game relatively fine because they would show Pokemon at the back of the decks and the front of the decks instead of just front loading you with Pokemon that you've seen a million times.
I think because they know now, like nowadays, it's almost like an event day when new Pokemon are shown because everyone's like making fan art and posting stuff that like they just want to have days where they just show like 2 or 3 of them that can just own the day.
I think at the Sword and
Also,
Shield, they just want to say less because they
just
said a
to
lot with that
interject real
game
quick.
and it backfired. So I think they just want to say
There's-
less.
It looks like we have a guest.
Yeah, we're waiting on one other person, so I'm going to pull him in as soon as the other person comes too.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, we do have a guest. We got 2 special guests potentially to talk during our Evo segment, but we're still on Pokemon for the time
Finally.
being.
I feel like the marketing in general has not been super
It's
great
bad.
recently with Pokemon
That
Company.
trailer was dog shit, bro. Why did the microphone sound like this?
Bro, on God, bro. My man did not have a
Everyone's just like-
de-esser, bro. Where was his de-esser at?
Dude was really like,
Hissing in
"I
my
love
ears, man.
Pokemon.
The thing that was weird to me was that the trailer opened up with like the fully voiced thing where the characters were talking and then we switched back and they didn't have voices.
Yeah, they
Bro,
specify
they had a
right from the beginning.
disclaimer in the
Weird,
beginning
bro.
of the trailer, bro. That
I
shit
know,
was
but I'm
so
saying
whack,
it was
bro.
very weird.
No, I'm saying that shit. I agree. That shit's fucking lame. No, how do you have a
Insane,
disclaimer
right?
in the trailer, bro?
I think it's kind of funny because that trailer was obviously really bad, but after watching it, I actually feel more excited for the game itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
definitely.
I
The
just
game's going to be
thought-
super fun.
Game looks- yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
just
just
like
some of
this
the
new
choices
era.
that they make. I totally understand, like, because they don't have to include the 2 FPS Chingling or the 2 FPS Pachirisu. It's like of all the things they could include, they just choose to include that in the trailers, and that's what's questionable. And why you're like,
Yeah.
why?
And then
Of
they
all the
hire a
things you
fucking voiceover dude off Fiverr for $10 to fucking read the script on that
Like,
trailer. bro.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think it's because of the footage that they're given. Like there's 2 separate divisions that just don't work together, and one provides footage for the trailer and then another just makes the trailer without having, you know, a say in what they should be putting in, where they're like, hey guys, this shitty footage is in 2 FPS. I think we should use something else, and they just get ignored. I think that's just something that's happening over there, at least what I think, because that shouldn't really be happening at all, like at any game showcase whatsoever. But
I think it's just high key Pokemon doesn't give a fuck because it's Pokemon.
well, yeah, that's the thing. Like
Of
they
course,
don't.
that's the answer to every single problem that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who's not gonna buy that game because of what they haven't shown or shown? Not me.
Bro, they could fucking announce Pokemon Nut Monday and people will buy that shit.
All right.
No,
No, I'm not buying that, brother.
I'm not buying.
I'm not
on
buying that
Monday.
one.
I mean,
It
they
doesn't matter that you guys aren't
Adele
buying
has
it.
already
You know
pre-ordered.
what? You know what? You just let me go ahead and block Fidel on Twitter real quick. You just
Wait, no, I
reminded me
didn't do anything, man.
Imagine not having him blocked already. Could never
remember
be me.
Pokemon Sleep, right? Or
Who
that
cares about Pokemon Sleep, McDurd?
Yeah, Pokemon Sleep.
No,
isn't
I'm
happening at this
bringing
point.
it up because it's just funny to me because that was a period where they thought they could do anything. Then Sleep got
Yeah.
announced, and that shit just disappeared.
It'll come back one day, man.
What
Or
about
will it?
Detective Pikachu, man? Where is it at?
Bro, where's Pokemon 2 at, bro?
That definitely made me
That's gonna
feel
happen.
something. Like, how is there not Detective Pikachu yet?
I think they just threw that IP away. They're just like, we
Didn't
don't
the,
want
I
it.
don't know.
Detective Pikachu movie sequel got like silently
They got
canceled?
canned.
That
Yeah.
I understand, but like the game did pretty well, didn't it?
But why would they? I just don't understand. I just think to them, there's just no point of continuing this weird IP that like gets a 3DS game and then like it gets a movie that's not getting a sequel, and they're just like, let's just do something else. I don't even think I want a second Detective Pikachu. I think I'd rather just make a new kind of spin-off by this point.
I agree.
Yeah,
Pokemon 2.
wholeheartedly.
Pokemon Tournament 2, bro.
Indeed.
I
I'm
don't- I
telling
don't
you,
know.
after Tekken 8, watch this space.
Well, that's actually a good transition into Evo. Let's talk a little bit about Evo because there was a lot of stuff that went down, and let's actually start with that teaser of Tekken 8 that they showed. 2 seconds of Kazuya's face.
Get ready,
This
bro.
was so funny, dude.
Okay. Okay.
Does
Who
he know?
thinks that it is like Tekken 8? Who's wrong and think it's a Tekken 1 remake? Like, I just want to know who's right and who's
Tekken
wrong.
8. It's Tekken 8.
Tekken 1
Tekken 8.
remake.
Because
Yeah,
a lot of people
think
are thinking
because-
that it was a
yeah.
Tekken 1 remake because
Could
it's-
it be like a
I see the
reboot?
logic.
No,
I see the logic.
Could it be rebooting?
it seemed like it would work except the way Kazuya looked because he had scars.
he
He had the
had
scars on his
scars.
body from post Tekken 2.
Oh
It
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
a remake.
Yeah. No, it definitely just seemed to me legit, like logically, like okay, we're going to the next step. And obviously they like to troll because of how they.
They're just
said
doing
that
it because they know
trailer.
that scene is memed. So like, hey, what I thought was funny is that whole trailer, if you looked at it, was like oscillating.
Yeah.
Because they had that PS1 footage in the back of it, so the rest of the trailer was messed up. What
Bro,
if you had
Harada's-
still text on the screen?
Harada's the funniest dude ever, man. He really dropped that trailer. He goes to the stage, points at the camera, and just leaves.
He's the guy.
He's
I was
that
gonna
guy,
say,
man.
didn't one of the commentators say something like, "Oh, it's gonna take 8 people to hold down my enthusiasm" or something?
Yeah, TCC said that. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought somebody did.
Oh, that's something quite interesting, actually. So I watched the finals live on the stage, and this was the case with all of the finals. Evo, I don't remember if they've done this in previous years. They probably have, but they have a set of commentators on the stage, and then of course they have the 2 for the stream. So like you guys, while you were hearing like Tasty Steve and Rip on the stage, we had a completely different trio of commentators, just doing like hype play-by-play and exciting the crowd and stuff. So that was good fun.
Oh yeah, I remember that in 2019. They also do that. Yeah, just 2 different mics. I think because like
you can hear it like if you listen closer to the stream, you can tell there's another broadcast happening. Or not broadcast, but another set of commentators on the floor.
we got Tekken 8. We got
Tekken 8 exists, so I guess. But that shit will be at the Game Awards, by the way. That's because
the Game Awards tweeted it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Tweeted, Jeff Keighley retweeted. That's at the Game Awards. So, yeah.
At this point, though, I don't know. Like, I feel like every year we hype ourselves up for the Game Awards, and then it ends up being.
I mean, they usually announce.
We got
the Game Awards.
Sephiroth. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tekken feels like a lock.
No, I know
but what
Sephiroth
shoes
was
is
a
he
good
gonna have
year,
on?
obviously.
I feel like Game Awards has more good years than it had
What
bad
shoes
years.
is he gonna have on?
Yeah, bro, that's important.
Jeff
What-
Keighley about to have the
What shoes
the
is Jeff
Halo
Keighley gonna
ones,
have
bro.
on, bro? You talking about the one?
He about to-
Halo 1.
He about to have the
The
Microsoft 8s, bro.
He's about to have the Windows Vista on?
The G5.
He about to have the Microsoft Office 9s, bro.
Insane.
Yo, but
Speaking of, did you guys see those shoes?
Which ones?
The Evo shoes?
Yeah, those are really
I did
cool.
not see those.
My Mark,
So,
let me
okay.
find them.
Yeah, so apparently Markman was working with Nike, right?
Oh, I did see him.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
those,
it's like special shoe that's supposed to be the after image from that famous Street Fighter match. But like the after image thing turned out weird on the shoe, but
Yeah,
it's still
and
cool.
The shoe got dropped with no fanfare. So if you don't know what
right.
it means, it just looks like a misprint.
That's what I thought it was at first. I didn't know it was supposed to be an after image. I mean, now I do, but at the time.
Regardless, yo, Evo this year had some fucking amazing top 8s.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, we have 2 very special guests who just joined the call. I know, I think the cat's still on his way, but Void is here. Welcome, Void. Welcome to Japan Time.
What's up? It's been a while.
Hello.
It has been, yeah. When was the last time you were on? I feel like it must have been at least a couple years ago.
After Apex 2015, probably.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Jeez, I didn't even remember you were on.
Wow. Well, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Actually, I don't even know if I was on. I might have just got mentioned. The Hawaiian
Might have
sheet.
been.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh, that is so funny. Well, again, congratulations on your Evo win. And
Thank you,
no,
thank
you are not late at all. I saw while we were talking about Pokemon at the beginning, Void sent me a message on Twitter and was like, "Are you guys still going? Like, did we miss the show? Did we miss the show?" I'm like, "No, you're good. Don't worry about it." So you missed the Pokemon talk. So we might as well ask you while the cat's still getting ready too. Did you see any of the Pokemon news that happened? Like, are you excited about the new games? How do you feel about them?
I didn't see much. I just saw people complaining about that one Pokemon with wheels that was running.
That's me.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah.
That
Choco.
motherfucker's cool as fuck.
I think he's cool,
Not
but the
about
running thing
him.
is so dumb.
Like, those guys look cool. It's about all I know. I've been busy.
That's fair enough. Well, yeah, obviously. So while we're still on the topic of Evo, obviously, Tito, I kind of want to give this one to you. Tito's been our resident multiverses stan from the very beginning, so I feel like you want to give a little rundown of what went down and how our buddies Void and the Cat came out on top.
Before we get to all that, Void, you and I got beef, bro. I need to ask you a question, bro.
Whoa, okay.
No, because I need to know.
This can't happen.
Why are you picking up every game and being nice off rip? You need to stop.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, dude.
You need to be stopped.
I swear to God,
it's really crazy out here, bro.
Void is like top 200 in every game he touches.
Bro, what game you? Just tell me. Give me like a game. What game you ass at, bro? Just let me feel human.
What's the criteria for ass?
And there it is.
The fact
Yeah, I've
that you're
heard
thinking
it.
about it. Man.
He's really bad at Mario Kart in January.
Yeah.
In January?
I'm not.
now let me tell you what.
They're training you or something? Mario
Kart.
So you in the lab for Mario Kart too?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No, okay, but yeah, man. So obviously we got Void and the Cat about to pull up. They were fantastic over the weekend. I watched the entire top 8. We broke it down on my stream. I guess before we get into like the results and kind of all that stuff like that, how are you kind of like feeling about? Obviously, you guys won. I'm pretty sure you're happy with your performance, but like, how was the competition? Was it much more difficult? Was it about what you expected? Like, how did that bracket run for your perspective? And then Austin the Cat when he pulls up.
It felt a little harder and a little easier. Usually when I play in tournaments, I get really nervous, like really, really nervous. And I was kind of just playing. I was like, yo, this feels fine. Like, I feel like I'm playing at home.
Now,
so because of that, it felt like a lot more natural playing, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
Like
because
Winners
season
Finals.
1 like hasn't officially started yet? So it's the kind of thing where you're on the very base ground floor, so it's not as like freaky?
Oh, a little. I think for me, internally, I was mad because I just wanted to spectate Evo. And then I had to compete. Like, I was planning to spectate Evo for years, and I was like, it's finally time. And then Multiverses got announced, and I'm like, come on, bro. So the whole time, I'm just like, I just want to go gamble and hang out with the homies. It was all business. It wasn't like I need anything to prove. I was like, I just need to hurry up so I can go gamble.
Now I will say,
You at all, Vince? Are you up currently?
Yeah.
No, definitely down.
No.
I went down like 600, but it's fine.
no. Oh, no.
Hey, well,
no.
well, shout out to the Multiverses pop bonus.
Oh, well.
He says 600 down, but he's actually 4,400 up.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Now, I will say, like, before the Cat gets here, because I know, you know what I'm saying, well, he's here, might be weird to talk about this particularly, but I was trying to explain on my stream. Bro, the Cat was playing out of his fucking mind, bro.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
he
crazy.
was.
He
No, he
really
went
was.
stupid,
And,
bro.
like, I think because of like the whole, like, the character you play is a pretty high ceiling character. Like, people know that Tom is good, right? But people don't really think of Wonder Woman as being that good in general, like, because it's just she's not, you know what I'm saying? She's not Bug, she's not Superman, she's not Batman, you know what I'm saying? So how do you think that composition, because Cat was playing out of his fucking mind, bro, and I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that your team composition is nuts. Like, that team is crazy.
I think it's pretty nuts. I think about it like just having armor and Wonder Woman in the front, just, I don't know, just dancing everywhere. It gives me so much space to just exist, and we slowly push people like across the map. And I'm like, oh, yo, this is great.
All I'm gonna say is, well, since the Cat's still not here, if Wonder Woman doesn't get a buff because of that, I swear to God.
I agree. That would suck.
She's getting a VO buff. They're adding a load of new VO clips for her.
Man,
Oh, nice.
Now, I heard the
Mike
bill that
said
y'all were
that,
playing. Go ahead.
the dev dude tweeted something like about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
No,
The
they
cameras
were
monitor that.
talking over last week about potentially buffing Wonder Woman, and then Nakat and Void won Evo, and after that Tony tweeted out, so about those Wonder Woman buffs.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Still do it.
Hey, he's just good at the
I
game,
agree.
man.
One person plays
Don't-
the character
yeah,
really
that's what
well.
I'm saying.
Why
Just
should you
'cause
not? Yeah,
The
that,
cat's
Yeah.
just nice, bro. Buffer, bro.
He was the only Wonder Woman in top 32.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Buff Wonder Woman, bro. And the cat just
That's
nice.
what
He gonna
I'm
be
saying.
nice regardless.
So you might as
Talk your
well.
shit in the cat. Talk your
Hey,
shit, bro.
Stats
Yo, I
for
just got
characters
here. My
picked.
bad.
Oh shit.
My bad,
Oh,
bro.
welcome, Nikat. Welcome. No, you're just in time. You're totally fine.
Yeah.
Void was saying the same thing. It's like all we did for the first half of the show was talk about Pokemon. So you guys literally came in at the
Great
perfect time.
timing. Great
Excellent, excellent.
Hey, we were just talking about how you single-handedly stopped Tony from buffing Wonder Woman, bro. Congrats.
Nah, chill out, bro.
Good
We
job,
need
good
it.
job.
That's what I'm
We need
saying.
it.
We need
We
those
need
bugs.
it,
That's
bro.
the argument.
It's just me. I'm just one dude. That's not my fault. Everybody else got to come up too. I'm trying to raise an army, bro.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, while you're here too, and then I was talking to Void as well, because he's playing Tom and Jerry. I feel like what you're doing and what you did over the weekend goes a little bit unnoticed. So when I went over the VOD, I was trying to show that you were really out there playing out your fucking mind, bro. What is it about that composition for you that makes that shit really good that people might not notice?
Oh, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm used to this in Smash 4.
I know.
I be getting discredited hard as shit. It's annoying. It's been this way forever, but people don't understand, bro, that it takes two to tango. So when you talking about someone's getting carried in a team, right? Let's put a hypothetical real quick. If someone is really that ass and they make it that far, right? Wouldn't you just jump him, get him out, literally get points off of them exclusively, and just free up the match, right? You can't get carried at top level in teams. You just can't. So for me, right, it's just like with me and him, if someone isn't really on point, it's up to you to pick it up, right? Or vice versa. Or you guys both are on the same level at the same time. And so because we have that type of synergy and that much trust in each other, straight up, bro, like when I see people say that, I'm just like, all right, well, they can't beat me, so why does that matter, right? I'm gonna talk my shit. You know, I'm on the stage. I'm on the stage.
I don't know. Low-key, I got carried a little bit.
You said what?
Low-key, I got carried a little bit.
You play Tom and Jerry. You play Tom and fucking Jerry. Don't you ever don't do it. All right. I'm out here working hard as shit.
I'm saying I got carried.
So let me talk. So straight up, when it comes to playing like our composition, right? My job is straight up to just go in and try to 2v1. That is what goes in my mind. Let me try to 2v1 so my man can sit in the back, be safe, just threaten and kill them with projectiles, right? If he survives and he takes less damage, the odds of us winning are that much better because, to be honest, I'm supposed to be getting bodied, right? Like, I'm supposed to be getting comboed. If it doesn't happen, that's great. I'm doing my job even better. But it's really hard, especially as it gets deeper and deeper into the match, to just straight up keep 2v1ing people or just trying to constantly be a disruptor. But I got to do that. You know, that's my job. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if I strayed away from the questions because, to be honest,
No, you good.
We're fine.
I got into it, bro.
That's exactly what I want.
That's exactly what we were talking about, bro.
Our characters in okay, so unlike Smash, multiverses characters fall into like archetypes, right? Like
Yeah, they all have a role given to them already.
So, our characters in multiverses, like certain ones, more well equipped to deal with 2v1 situations than ones in Smash Bros.
What do you think?
Well, they're developed for that reason, right? Like, wasn't the whole thing with multiverses that it's supposed to be a team game from the beginning? Like, that's been what their focus has been?
For sure. Yeah.
Because, like, for example, like if you take a character with high mobility, like a Batman or something like that, or even a Harley, they have these huge hitboxes that are like just basically huge circles. They're like, you said, get off me. But like a character, for example, like Bugs is just throwing out 8 billion active hitboxes that all knock back. Same thing with Velma. That's what makes Velma good. That all of her shit just like knocks back. So not every character in Smash is designed to do that. A lot of things in Smash are designed to link into each other or to reset neutral. So, you know, I think that's intentional for sure.
Okay. And I saw at Evo the most picked characters were Bugs and Velma.
Yeah,
that's probably why. Then that makes. And you guys did mention. You mentioned when you won too that you made it without a Bugs and Velma, despite everything. So I'm not surprised though. You guys come from a Smash Brothers background. You're both very talented. So,
bro, I literally said while we were watching it on the stream that, you know, shouts to Mirror Man and Rose, they're good as hell. But I don't think they understood how long y'all been really in the field like that, bro.
Of course.
they didn't know, bro. They weren't there, bro.
Well, because you even mentioned that kind of fueled your fire, right? That after you
Yeah.
heard that, you're like, well, now, fuck, we have to win.
Hey man, it's not double cloud. I think we're good.
We have a chance. It's just like, man, we've been playing in a game that's broke for so long. So you already know that we in it for the passion, dog. We in it for the passion at that point. So now you got a bag on it. It's the first one. We're so close, like a set away from an Evo championship. That you should have just beat us, shook our hand. I don't know, said some like Care Bear shit, like good games, man. That was great. And just like move on. Like, you just had
He
to.
raised the
you just
stakes
had
too
to
high,
say
bro.
something. He said something that brought out the New York in me, and it was a wrap. I was like, if we can't lose. Like, I can't leave this venue.
What did the person say?
It's the fucking picture, bro. It's the picture of the fucking.
It's literally the picture of the show. We have it as a picture.
They won. They said, "How do you feel about?" They said, "I'm not, bro."
I couldn't watch the end of Multiverse, so I didn't know something happened.
He said he wasn't surprised. He said he wasn't surprised he beat their ass, bro. He said that shit was light, bro. That's what he said. He said, "Duh, we won."
Those
can't do that, bro.
3 words. Those 3 words would have cost them each $1,000.
Dang.
Bro, they were active, bro. The cat and void activated on God.
Bro, fuck the money. It's all about winning, bro. They didn't win, bro. They didn't win the fucking tournament. It's over.
Because I saw Grand Finals before I saw this clip, and I just saw you in Grand Finals, and you were going insane. I was like, what happened? Then I saw this after the fact, and I could see you walking past the stage, and I knew you were tight. He said that. So I was like, oh, he's going to fuck them up.
They're good, though. They were really good. I actually went back and watched that set and tried to steal some shit from
I think Mirrorman's
playing
the best
Velma.
bug. I really do. Like, he's crazy. Mirrorman's sick.
Yeah, they're both really good. Too.
Good.
I think the fact that we fought Rek'Sai Colossus in winter semis, and they were Bugs Velma, and we forced them off Bugs Velma game 3, and then we lost winners finals against the exact same team, or like team comp. I was like, this is clearly a level up. This is gonna be tough.
Now, does everyone? Because again, I'm not sure how people are like because it actually the composition of Bugs and Velma. Just to explain for people also in chat about why that's so good and why it's so common. Is because Velma has the ability to reduce cooldown, and also has a lot of non-committal damage. Like, it's almost her entire kit. So, but the biggest thing why it's really good for Bugs is the fact that she has an ability that reduces the cooldown for herself and her partner. Bugs' biggest problem is the fact that all of his cooldowns are long as fuck. So they just stack that. Then with their perks, they're stacking gray health because everything does knockback. So they're doing all this free fucking knockback and projectile damage, and a character who, like in Bugs and Velma, who are like not even that heavy. Like Wonder Woman's heavier than both of them, and she's the lightest tank. So it's like it's just very good. It's high damage, and that's why that composition is very good. Because Velma, first of all, broken. Please fix that. That's a thing that needs to be addressed. But it complements Bugs very well, which is why you see also with Superman. Because Superman, people really thought Superman wasn't nice like that, and I tried to tell them.
S on my chest, baby. Come on now. Come on now, man.
Did you guys change?
That character is fire, bro.
Did you guys change anything specifically, like going into Grand Finals? Like you guys lost the Winners Finals, and then like you went back into Grand Finals and won 6 games in a row. Like, did you make any changes? Like, did you guys talk about that, or you just went back in and played?
Go for it, Void.
The main thing, I feel like in winners finals, I played pretty poorly because they kept killing Jerry. So I was forced to play against players who are really good at killing Jerry, who are really hard to fight. And without Jerry, I'm way worse than like Bugs and Velma. I'd probably become the worst character on the screen.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like they were really on it. So we need to stop them from doing that. So I need to like be less risky with my Jerry shots, and you need to pick up Jerry more. And we'll make everything else just come into play from that. And it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, so I had to go on like protect the cat duty and protect the mouse too. Let the mouse just like rock on me for a while.
Yeah.
And then escort him back to my partner. And so with that, I just mean my adjustments. I still stuck to the same game plan. Go in there, try to 2v1, disrupt, try to create openings for Void, Like there was a time where I was just watching the matches and I went off stage to like pressure Rose J's Velma, so I was gonna go off and kill him with a fair, and I burned his dodge so Void could actually follow up and kill him with like a tennis ball. And you know, creating those openings is what's important, right? I might not be getting the kill. The kill's not gonna show up at the end of the match. Like, yo, and the cat got like 3-4 kills. Sometimes I'll do that, but most times, like Void is doing a shit ton of damage and kills, and that's because I'm trying to open up those opportunities for him to snipe people and kill them. You know, like that is the goal. And so that's what I wanted to do, and I focused really hard on that. But I went ape shit apparently. So all that was just a byproduct of just being activated at that point, bro. Like when it was all said and done, I didn't even remember the plays that I did. I have to watch. That's what I'm doing on my stream. I have to watch to see how crazy I was going because again, I'm used to everybody always like giving Void all the credit and shit like that. So when I'm seeing like majority people saying, "Yo, you were the MVP, bro. You were the star," blah blah blah, I'm like, "What the fuck did I do?" Let me go watch.
You did a crazy play. I forget which set it was in Grands where you up specialed. People don't know that if you hold that button, it's also a platform.
Yeah.
Void hopped up on that bitch. This shit. Nobody plays Wonder Woman, so everyone's like, "Oh, it's just like Steven up special," you know. Whereas no, if you hold the button, you can step on that and jump off it because it's a platform.
So real quick question, just from like the casual side of things, because I've heard a lot of people saying this, like, oh, people don't play Wonder Woman. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Wonder Woman like the one character that everybody gets free from doing the training mode?
Yeah.
So that just seems bizarre to me that like other people haven't tested with her or figured out some of this stuff.
I don't know why they didn't play her.
Well, the other Wonder Woman's probably dropped her for other characters like Bugs or Velma.
I don't understand though, like boring or something.
To me, how good
she's a little vanilla.
A character's like, I don't know, how good a character is individually shouldn't matter that much, right? Since they're gonna be on another team with another character, shouldn't it matter? Like,
sure.
The sum of their parts matter more than
in top 8.
Yeah, okay.
I think Taz, if he's not the worst, I think he's like the second worst. And there was a Taz in top 8.
Yeah.
As long as your partner complements you and you guys have like a game plan and can do shit together, I think that matters far more than how good one character is, right?
Like, I think that's a point where a lot of people will they'll establish like a meta team or like a couple of different meta teams, and people will just play those team comps rather than experimenting too much with more niche picks that may, you know, by themselves not be all that good, but they pair incredibly well with another specific character.
I think there are a lot of characters that, in my opinion, are good enough to be in top 8, but we didn't see. Like you didn't see any Rain Dog. I think Rain Dog's crazy. Like I didn't see nearly.
There was only one.
There was a Rain Dog, wasn't there? I remember watching.
I saw one. I didn't see as many as I thought I would.
Wasn't it Leviathan playing like mostly Shaggy?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to play Bugs and Velma, like straight up. They saw the bag and they were like, "Yo."
I'm sure they were doing that because they wanted to win. Absolutely.
I wanted to play Bugs and Velma too, low key.
Yeah, right. Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Got to work mad hard against that garbage.
Man, I mean,
but it was ever more satisfying to beat them all though, because it's just a skill check at that point.
Awesome.
See ya. Like that's it, done. And even with people thinking that Wonder Woman's not great, like my opinion of her is that she's a good character that doesn't have cheese. Like how good you are is just going to be represented in that character straight up. And she might be easy. Yeah, she's honest. She might be easy to play, but when it comes to using her in like top level matches, especially against characters that are better, like you either are on point 100% or that's it.
How does it feel to play an honest character? How does that feel in the cat?
I'm used to it, man.
What?
Aside from Ice Climbers, I'm used to it.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Oh, actually, one
launch Peachy
one
was honest.
multiverse. Oh, go on, Matarth.
That's the launch Peachy was honest.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Pichu? Come on.
Bro.
Fine.
Agreed.
You just hit him twice.
Nothing wrong with Pichu.
We love Pichu, man. We
Nothing
stand
wrong
Pichu
with
on
Pichu
Japan
now.
time.
Never forget the
was.
baby feet at ledge, killing at 100.
I hated that so much. I hated that so much.
Oh yeah, but one thing I wanted to say real quick was for multiverses, shout outs to the commentators that held it down that weekend. You know, Vicky, Ajax, Flambeau, and Osti. They had to do a lot that weekend because they were up there the whole time, rotating with just those four.
Oh, absolutely.
And those blocks went on for a long time, and they had to fill in a lot of downtime, and that's hard. Speaking from experience, that's hard to do for the amount of time that they had to do it. So, yeah, honestly, just shout outs to those four. They did an amazing job this weekend.
For sure.
And I'm glad that they all got that gig.
Now, in terms of other multiverses stuff, while we're on the topic, because obviously neither of you have been here during our other discussions, we have to ask the very basic question, which is that if you could have any 3 characters in multiverses, which 3 characters do you want to see? Because honestly, I feel like if you mention something, there's probably a pretty good shot that it's going to get in there. I mean, you were the first multiverses Evo champions, so they're going to have to listen to you.
Is that how that works?
That's how it works. That's how Roger's Base is declaring this works.
Oh, all right.
Hey. Roger's Base, top multiverses authority.
I definitely want Raven, Teen Titans. OG Titans, by the way, not that fucking Go bullshit. You want to put Go, make it an emote.
There you go.
Or a skin or something.
Yeah. No, not a skin. Not even a skin. Not even a skin.
You don't want a variant of Teen Titans Go Raven?
Oh no, because you're getting regular Robin. You're getting Teen Titans Go. Sorry, you're getting Teen Titans Go Robin. And
think of the model difference. Think of the model difference. If you try to do that, regular Raven's going to be much bigger than Teen Titans, whatever.
She's like 80% head.
Yeah. So it just wouldn't work. So. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'll just take my regular OG Teen Titans. After that, give me Cammy from Street Fighter.
Very nice.
And, after that, give me Leon S. Kennedy, Resident Evil.
Not Leon.
All right.
Okay.
It could be Jill Valentine, but Leon's the best character in Resident Evil, so I'll take him easy.
And to be fair, they did say that it's not just going to get relegated to Warner Brothers characters, that they could pull from anything. So maybe they will.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's the sky's the limit right now.
Boyd, how about you? What characters you want to see?
Yeah, I'm really bad at this. So I want Marceline from Adventure Time. I think she'd be really cool.
Oh, that'd be
good. Right on. She's the vampire.
I want
right?
Forsburn. Yeah, she's the vampire. I want Forsburn from Rivals of Aether. Just because I think he's hella cool.
Now, you might have just did so.
Is that the lion?
Yeah.
No, that's
he's one of them. He's
the one with the skull mask.
Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah, he's the smoke one.
Oh, okay.
And I want Jerry and Tom, where it's like a really big buff Jerry, and it's just a little.
Oh my god!
All right, he lost me.
Jerry and
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I think y'all should be getting some. Like, you guys should get a skin. Like, no cap.
Something like that would be cool.
I was talking about that. We should get like an Evo variant coloring for our characters.
Fact.
Or like a banner.
I like that.
That'd be
Or
cool.
a banner, whichever one.
So actually, on the topic of that, they did announce, for anybody who's in the chat who doesn't already know this, that if you go, I think it's multiverses.com/redeem, right? That you could type in Evo 2022.
Oh, that's been over.
Oh, it's been over. Oh, well, sorry then.
Yeah,
I guess you guys were late. Oh, well, all right. Well, if you were lucky and you were like us and you got it, there's a really cool banner that has all the characters on it themed like Evo. And I think there's a profile picture as well, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. Dang, I didn't know that was already over. I thought I was doing something helping these people out. But
oh, well. That was only available for that day, sadly.
Same thing as the Evo sale on Steam that ended literally like once the
millisecond Evo ended.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're really quiet, by the way, Adam.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm chilling playing Xenoblade 3 right now.
Okay.
I'll make sure not to open up your stream. I don't want to get spoiled. So.
Oh no, he's at like a huge portion.
Apparently, I am.
Oh. Have you guys been playing Xenoblade at all? Have you had any time to?
No, sir.
I wish I could.
Yes. But I will once I get back home.
I couldn't play over the weekend because of Evo, because I really wanted to watch, and then I'm going to like SmashCon, so we're going for like a week.
Same train.
Chapter 4. I just got Chapter 4, but like I've just still been doing a bunch of side stuff. Like I'm definitely over level. Like I'm level 46. I didn't even start it because You just like, yeah, because it's the more shit you do around the towns, you can like find other towns even before you even go to other story parts. And because of that, I'll just find myself, okay, I'm in a new town. Then you're gathering info. You do that. By the time you get that info, and then you go out and do stuff, you're just like lost for a few hours just doing content.
All of that though comes from experience gained through discovering new locations.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that getting applied to your Resident experience stuff, which is like just super like boosted because you can just randomly stumble upon an area that you're really not supposed to be at. Like I found an area that's like level 70 stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll come back. And as I'm about to leave, it's like area discovered. Here's like 20,000 experience. I was like, oh, okay, that's just like 3 levels for me right now. Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
Before we get, because I know y'all gonna go into multiverses for our break.
Oh, of course.
I just want to finish up the other Evo stuff that we didn't talk about because we didn't get
touch on
better or
everything.
Guilty Gear's like whatever. Who cares?
I'm seeing multiple people.
Whoa.
Real quick, I was going to say I am seeing multiple people saying in the chat that they are indeed getting the Evo banner, that you can still redeem it. There's multiple people in the Cats chat that are all like, "Oh my god, I just got it! Redemption works. So there you go. If you haven't already gotten it, you're still not too late."
Damn, Mike really tried
Thank
to
you for the
fuck y'all
Prime game.
over, man.
Appreciate it.
It really be
Sorry about it.
It's your own, man. It's always your own.
That's tough.
Now, did anybody else get fucking fall out of their chair out of sheer disbelief that Fighters is getting rollback? That's
unbelievable. Oh my god.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was watching that till 5 a.m.
Now, that's not going to save the game. You know, it might.
Nah, it's good, man.
Bro, Tito,
at least
that
it's
is
there, bro.
that is literally the reason why I was playing it today, because just because of them announcing that they're gonna bring back rollback, or not bring back, but put in rollback. Bro, I literally have a speech problem.
Did you want?
The fact that they're putting rollback in the game made me install the game again and buy all of the other DLC characters that I was missing. And then I played it for like 5 hours today. Yeah, bro.
You dropped something back for them boys, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Well, not for them. That money didn't go to them, but that's besides.
At the very least, once rollback is implemented, there's going to be a huge resurgence of players. How much of that is going to be retained? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But there's going to be a decent portion, I would say.
Even if it's not getting updates and new characters and stuff, it's just like, it's a solid game. It's Dragon Ball. It has such staying power. I don't think it's going anywhere.
No.
Well, the whole thing with this rollback, right, is that they're doing like free upgrades for the PS5 version and for the Series X version, right? And there weren't originally like versions for the system made for that. So the rollback doesn't work on PS4, right?
No.
It's only if you have the PS5 version. But they're doing that thing where it's like the complimentary upgrade or something if you have the PS4 version. Got it. Cool.
The thing
but
for me, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna go off onto something else real quick. You can go.
I was just gonna say, like, the thing about the whole rollback thing for Fighters is cool, but I think it's gonna fall. For example, not to say they're the same thing because they're clearly not. But Sam Show also got rollback. Okay, KOF also is getting crossplay. Here's the issue that I have specifically, not with Sam Show because that game's dead already, unfortunately, but with Fighters, by the time that game comes out, is Street Fighter 6 gonna be out? Because if it is,
I doubt it'll take that long.
I don't know, bro.
It didn't take a year for. It didn't take long for. The only game it took long for was Persona 4. The other games got it like almost instantly.
And they're not working on the game anymore. There's nothing else for them to do. So like, again, it shouldn't take that long.
I also
wonder if this is like.
What?
You said what?
I just said that Sam Show is getting its rollback in March 2023.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say that like when I think it was Mortal Kombat 10 first put in rollback, it took them a long time. They basically had to redo the game to put that in.
Yeah, like it does. Like that's my only concern is like, I think we all have talked about when we think Street Fighter 5 is going to come out, or Street Fighter 6. We all think it's going to come out Q1. Like, so if that's the case,
as if it doesn't get delayed.
That game's not getting done.
We don't
That
know.
game's not
You
getting
think
done.
Street Fighter's getting delayed?
Hey, Midnight Suns got delayed. I didn't think that game was
Okay,
gonna get delayed.
that's different. That's way different. You know that's different.
How was it different?
Because Street Fighter 6 is in a much better state than that other game has ever been in.
How do we know?
Bro, look at it.
We've seen.
How
enough.
do we know?
We've seen enough.
We've seen enough.
Yo, okay, Roger.
I've heard enough.
What's up?
So me and Adam were talking about this last night. Since the Dragon Ball Fighters team obviously is done with fighters.
Don't do this
and
to me.
they're not
Don't do
adding
this. Don't do
anything.
this. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. I know where you're going already. Don't do this.
Do it.
Me and
Don't
Adam
even-
had a
don't
long
even will it
conversation
exist.
last night about
Oh my god.
what series they'd do next.
It's time.
I said I pray to fucking God it's One Piece and not My
I
Hero.
do too. Please, I'm
Bro,
like
it's
there
not
with
gonna
you.
be One
Please,
Piece. They'd never do it.
please.
With One Piece.
If they do a One Piece
But what my
2D
question
fighting
was-
game,
I want them
please.
to. They're just not gonna do
I
it.
will cry. I will
What?
have.
Other
My
than
heart
the-
will
other than the
explode
Straw
live on
Hats,
stream.
Listen, man.
Other than the Straw Hats, Yonkos, and Admirals, like, do you have like a character you need if there's a One Piece fighting game?
All of the Shichibukai,
They're gonna
obviously,
put the-
every
they're gonna put
warlord.
all the
you put all the
characters-
you put Crocodile
Yeah.
in there. You put Buggy in
They're
there.
gonna
You
do
put
that.
Listening.
Hawk in there. You
I'm
gotta
gonna
do
stop
that.
listening.
Oh, you got.
I
Oh,
would-
okay. No, we
I'd
won't
say
go.
no,
We won't go to. Where are you in One Piece right now, Void?
Chapter 620.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
you're
right.
good, you're good,
We're
you're
not.
good.
We're not.
You're
bringing
good.
up anything.
All right,
We're
hold
not
on.
bringing anything.
I'm
You're
in
good,
Innies.
you're
I'm in Innies. I'm in Innies lobby. I'm in
You're,
Innies
you're
lobby.
both. You're both safe. You're both safe. We're not getting the spoilers beyond that. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I like the ice dude. That's my favorite character
So
right
One
now.
Piece gonna end like this, right? First of all,
Bro, we're all gonna be on
the
Project
Fighters-
Dell anyway.
The Fighters
bro.
team was an incredibly successful dev team. I'm sure they're working on a new anime game. But
Yeah, it's
like,
gonna be
they-
Fighters
I
too.
mean, to be honest,
They
if
had a
I'm
whole-
It's gonna be
they had a
Dragon
whole-
Ball again.
removing
They had a
my
whole interview today about it.
removing my bias from it, right? I truly believe One Piece would be the best choice because what we're looking at
Same.
right now,
characters
we have a
bro. Like there's
no,
so
not
many.
just. I mean, not just because of the characters, but I feel like because we are now officially in the final saga of the series, like we're in the end game now. It's going to be like 3 to 5 years from the series being officially over, but then it's done. Like, there's no better time to do it than right now because you could obviously jump on the hype of that final saga. You got a bunch of people getting into the series right now for the first time, and you could do really cool waves of DLC that relate to the current manga chapters and anime chapters. So, yeah, I mean, if they're gonna do it for any franchise, I would think they would do One Piece.
and
They're
I'm
gonna
tell you
make.
right
They're
now
gonna
why
make
it's gonna be
Dragon
my
Ball
hero.
2.
I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be my hero. First of all, my hero. First of all, casually, you could argue, especially in the West, is comparable. Not the same. One Piece is definitely bigger, but comparable in appeal. You could definitely make that argument.
Absolutely.
Second of all, as someone who, especially if we're agreeing that it's a tag fighter,
Yeah.
this is all based on the fact that if it's a tag fighter, My Hero's roster is much more conducive to a tag fighter than One Piece is.
How do you
Well,
know?
in One Piece, they always
have
fight
fire
together,
crews.
usually.
Yeah,
No, no,
exactly.
hold on,
I was gonna say that's not true.
Wait. Counter argument for Tito. Here's why it's not My Hero. That shit trash.
Okay, I agree.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my god!
Nobody said that I didn't agree with that.
But
Hello?
like what I'm saying is also like in Dragon Ball, usually there's more than one person, but usually they go like one by one. So like a tag fighter is weird and doesn't make a lot of sense for Dragon Ball in my opinion, because like the only times they really do the tag fights is when it's like desperation, like with like Perfect Cell or Kid Buu or something like that.
All the big fights.
Y'all,
That's like- but that's like you're saying
I mean, but with One
highlighted.
Piece,
the
they
analysis
literally
is way
have
too deep now, bro.
they have
What's going on?
crews in One Piece. I mean, they like characters
what-
have
but-
first
but-
mates in One Piece. They've got like
I
you
don't
know,
think any of
other
this
people that
matters.
are on their ship. Yeah,
I don't think any
In
of
a
that is at
perfect
all.
world, what we would get in my like perfect timeline, we would get like just a jump 2D fighting game.
Yeah, no,
Right,
that's the
right.
that's
Be
the
sick.
best timeline. If we
That's
get
the
actually
dream.
the 2D. But they,
But if
the
I had
reason
to
they
pick a
don't.
series, I would like. I'm not even really being biased because I'm not a fan like that. I'd go with One Piece.
yeah, for sure.
I just think that, like, imagine how
honestly,
fun
like-
Blackbeard would be in that game.
I think any
I
anime
honestly
with a lot of
hope that-
characters would work just fine. As like
Yeah.
any popular anime with a shit ton of characters in it, go ahead and make.
Well,
a game
I don't know
with
if you
it.
guys remember this, but like after Jump Force came out, they had that. It was like a little survey thing where it was like, oh, what are some other future fighting games that you'd want to see? And on the list of them, one of the games was like a Yu Yu Hakusho fighter game, which I think would be super sick.
And I think again,
Give me Hunter x Hunter, bro.
actually matters.
Oh, my God, Hunter x Hunter would be fire.
Dude, I literally.
Oh my
if
God,
I ever
Hunter x Hunter
saw
does not
a-
have enough character.
Yes,
It does
does.
not.
Yeah, what the
No,
fuck?
it does not. Unless you spoil the entire series.
You don't have to
Literally
spoil
not
the
true.
entire
That is
series.
not true.
What?
That is
You're
not
capping,
true.
bro.
You can have the main 4 characters in the Phantom Troop.
Hunter
and
has
you've
a
already got
shit
so
ton
many
of characters,
How
bro.
many people, Roger? How many people?
What, bro? There's so many
I'm-
characters that you could easily
Wait,
put in a Hunter fighting
Hunter,
game.
Hunter.
You're
have
capping.
20 without getting into spoilers.
Off the anime alone, you can do
Look
that.
at the fighters roster. Look how many niggas are in that roster, bro. Go
Nigga,
ahead.
what?
Count
There's
them.
not that
20
many
versions
characters
of
in
Goku.
fighting.
You don't need 20 versions of
Yeah,
Right.
Goku.
I agree. No,
Bro, what's going on, bro? You're capping,
that's
bro.
another question I had.
No, y'all
You're
y'all-
capping,
y'all
bro.
are bugging.
You're
What?
capping. What are you
Roger.
talking about? You
No,
don't
you
read
can
it.
You're
definitely
bugging,
have
bro.
characters
What are you
with
talking
Hunter.
about?
If there's a One Piece fighting game, would Luffy's gear forms be installs in a super, or
No,
would they
they'd be
be?
different.
Who are you
characters.
asking? I'm not making the game.
They would
I
If
think
I was
they would
making the
be,
game,
they would
sure.
be part of. I know that you think they might be like separate characters, kind of like a Goku thing. I think
can't
they would
see
be part of
second
just
Luffy being a fucking character.
right.
Wait,
Don't go
Dustin,
into any
Hunter,
more.
Hunter?
Don't say any gear related thing though. We don't
I
want to
won't,
spoil
I won't.
Void or Nakat. Yeah, but
Somebody here said Demon Slayer, and that's what I was talking about.
well, they just made a Demon Slayer game. It's not a 2D
No,
fighter.
that shit was
obviously,
Demon
but-
Slayer fighter, and that's what I was talking about. I didn't hear Hunter x Hunter. I literally heard Demon Slayer. That's
Oh,
why I
what-
said what I said.
Oh, okay.
Demon
Gotcha,
Slayer got
gotcha.
enough characters too.
That's why I said unless you spoil the whole manga.
Got
no,
you.
we were
Okay.
talking about- yeah,
no,
no, we were
Hunter
talking
Hunter
about-
is what we were saying.
Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Oh, literally.
Yeah,
die of
okay.
enjoyment.
Hunter
Listen,
Hunter, yes. Hunter Hunter's correct. That's fine. Yes.
Right.
I
Because you can do very
almost-
early
I
arcs
almost
to have
hope you
that.
guys,
Yeah.
I
I mean-
almost hope they make a One Piece one because, like, as a Dragon Ball fan, I understand like how that game just is the biggest love letter of all time. Like every
course.
move, every special, every dramatic finish, like that makes you like
Dramatic
melt
finishes
every
in
time.
One Piece would be crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
yeah,
you-
exactly. Yeah.
Hit the screams from the characters, the pirate ships breaking in half. Like I was talking to Shofu about this a couple episodes ago, and we still haven't had the chance to record it just because both of us have been pretty busy. But I recently picked up it's called One Piece Pirate Rumble or something, and it's like the GameCube Power Stone One Piece game.
Yeah, that's the one I first played.
That
Oh, that
game is
sounds
actually really fun. It's
Is it
super
the one
fun.
where
and
they
it
have
goes-
like the really big heads?
Right.
Yeah,
it's like the
yeah, it's
chibi
like a
version that
chibi
goes
game.
up to Skypiea. Actually, no, it goes, I think, a little further than that. It goes to like the Foxy arc, I think, right before Ennie's lobby. But yeah, it's really a lot of fun. And there's a bunch of character variety in that too. So I feel like they could dip into East Blue characters for fighters. They could do season passes that are the different Cs. I mean, there's so much that they can do.
You know, Roger. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think if in an ideal situation, I think One Piece should be a 1v1 fighter, and
Yeah.
I think that My Hero is better for a team fighter. And the reason being is that there are a bunch of jobbers in My Hero that I can give a fuck about that I'm okay just being assist.
Right.
Like I don't want to play Tailman, but I want a Tailman assist. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like yeah, I don't want a fucking Denki, but I want a Denki assist. That's kind of like
How it's like in Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
yes, that where you pick a character like who you're
You have
playing.
your two characters. Yeah, you have your two characters that you're playing, and then you have an assist character.
Yeah. So like I'll play Bakugo and Deku, and I'll have a Mineta assist. Because that I think just because you know you have whatever.
Mineta assist would be broken. It would be
Mineta assist would be OD.
It would be Fat Boo's
Yeah,
command
you would just be
grab
stuck
thing.
there. Like you would just be stuck there. But for One Piece, I think that's more conducive for a 1v1 fighter.
Definitely.
Because a lot of because just think about I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying aesthetically, a lot of characters are built a particular way. A lot of characters fight using like primarily with a lot of sword attacks. So you're sharing.
I'm sorry.
I still don't think any of this matters. I don't.
I think the answer is Naruto, by the way. But
Bro, Naruto has the
Naruto would
most
be good.
fucking games,
problem
and they're
is-
all fucking cocked, bro. Can we
they're
please
all-
get some
no,
good
there's some
anime
good
games, bro?
Naruto games.
Oh my
No,
god,
they
no,
don't.
they're
problem with
Shofu,
Naruto,
remember-
I feel like,
Some
is
good ones.
because it's
There's some
over.
good
Then,
ones.
bro, we were playing Naruto Clash of Ninja 4 on the Wii Wi-Fi.
bro. Clash of Ninja went stupid, bro. Bring that shit back.
Yeah.
But every other fucking arena fighter, like, it's just a shame how little good games we have based on popular animes. Like, there's got to be one of you motherfuckers got to have the desire to make a good fighting game, bro. Please.
It can't just be fighters. It's gotta be.
Please,
there's gotta be
bro.
more now.
It's
To
another.
be fair, there's like there's the RPG for One Piece coming out later this year, the One Piece Odyssey one. I know it's not a fighter, but like they are trying different things. Yeah, it's an RPG.
It's always I always because like as a Dragon Ball fan, like I feel fed like they give you a bunch of games. And there's a lot of good ones. So I always feel bad that like because I do like other anime too, but like I always feel bad that none of the other massive anime never get
really
that kind
weird
of
that One
treatment.
Piece
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, no, One Piece has a lot of games. It's just none of them are shit that we would
None of them are
care about.
like,
Right.
Yeah.
Also, the thing about One Piece too is it never really does surprise me because One Piece is huge in North America. I mean, not North America. It's huge in Japan, but like elsewhere, it really is not that big. And it's getting bigger now because Bleach is over and Naruto's over. So now there's more people that are into it. It's wrapping up, so people are starting to get into it for the first time because they want to catch up to the series before it ends. But I mean, realistically, like One Piece has always been the black sheep of the big three. So, and it got a horrible first anime adaptation in Japan when 4Kids was, in North America when 4Kids dubbed it.
Whoa! You're not about to disrespect my man's, bro. That man was, bro. You're not about to disrespect my man's, bro.
I have no hate for the theme song whatsoever. But the show itself. I just remember vividly there's a line in which Luffy, this is very early One Piece, both Nikat and Void are past here. It's very early One Piece. This is the portion where Luffy is fighting Crocodile in the desert for the first time, and he makes that like the sandstorm whirlpool thing. And as Luffy is flushing down this whirlpool, I swear you can look this up. Look up 4Kids One Piece Crocodile. He says, Luffy, you're kind of like a piece of doo-doo in a toilet right now. And they throw it in there. And that's literally in the show. And you're like, why are you doing this to our godforsaken One Piece? I don't understand. Oh, my goodness gracious.
He really cooked his ass, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, though, like, pumping out these games or making these games that take far less effort and time and, planning than a fighting game has to be more profitable, bro. It just has to.
Yeah.
Fighting games, especially if they're trying to appeal to casuals, like a lot of casuals aren't gonna buy a fucking fighting game where they gotta learn a bunch of bullshit. But
I just think
if it's like fighters,
fighters prove that if you make like a quality anime fighter, people are gonna buy it.
But that's Dragon Ball Z, bro. That's not the same. Everybody knows Dragon Ball Z. Babies and all people know about Dragon Ball Z.
Similar to fighters where you can just press a button over and over and get a really fancy, flashy looking combo.
But I don't even think it's really about the gameplay when it comes to game like this. It's more about the presentation. People like a lot of the reason why a lot of casuals got fighters was because of how the game looks and how it like recreates shots from the manga and how faithful a lot of the attack styles are.
I mean, I agree with that. I agree
with appeals to a lot of the casual players. So
I also think like a big problem is like Bandai, right? Like Bandai has to fulfill these contracts where it's like
they do like one a year or something.
Yeah, you gotta have like 1 a year, 2 a year, like, and I just think that's what screws them over a lot. And give them to other devs at Bandai too. Like you guys have From Software pretty much on lock. You guys got a bunch of cool, talented devs. Like let them do shit with the anime IP. It doesn't always have to be the same.
Very happy for Xenoverse 3 coming finally. After Xenoverse has been out for ages. Yes. No. Well, it's been leaked. It's been leaked, basically.
No, that was fake.
It was fake. Oh,
yeah, that image that had a bunch of those games was fake.
No, not that. There was a different one. I know that one that had like the tattoo. That one was fake. There was another one.
There was an image with a bunch of like new games that.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm not talking about that one. There was another one.
So I just looked it up. As of December of last year, Fighters sold 6 million.
Yeah.
8 million, excuse me. Jesus.
That's like by far Ark's the best seller.
So like that is arguably, I wouldn't really argue it, but arguably the most popular mainstream anime IP of all time.
Of course.
Right. So I don't, to Roger's point about One Piece, I don't like, what are you expecting to sell with a One Piece fighter style fighter? Maybe a million.
No. I see that.
No, they would
sell a bunch.
Dude, Guilty Gear Strive sold 1 million. One Piece would easily
also, not only that, but like One Piece in Japan would easily sell like as much as they would need it to sell. Like that game would do incredible in Japan, and I think internationally it would do better now than it could ever do before because there's more people reading One Piece now than ever before. Like in terms of manga sales, like actual volumes, the sales are dipping a little bit, but in terms of like the actual amount of people consuming the series now, whether that's people reading it for the first time or people reading it weekly, it's bigger than it's ever been. And so if you're gonna do it, you want to do it too while the manga still is around, and you're in the final saga now. I mean, like you're on a clock, so you got to do it soon if you're gonna do it. And
I'm only mentioning that to say to your Anchovy's point is that that kind of discussion are the discussions that these not even these developers, these producers and publishers are having, where it's like, how much money did it take to make Fighters, as opposed to how much money did it take to make Ninja Gaiden Storm 85 EX Overturn?
Of course,
like that game cost $3 to make. Fighters cost 800 billion. Why the fuck would I?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
they could just pump out some bullshit ass arena fighter, where every character plays exactly the same.
Correct.
And make all kinds of money and spend far less money making that shit.
I blame the market, to be honest.
But those are selling less and less too, like those.
But how much did it cost to make, bro? Probably nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
A lot of these anime games are just not good. Like they're just bare bones.
They're all trash,
and they cost $60.
and they're reused assets.
Bro, that Black Clover game cost $60 bro. I
would know. I didn't pay for it, so
I didn't even know that shit
existed. Oh my god,
that's crazy.
Okay, no, I'm gonna tell you right now, Fidel, no cap. That Black Clover game, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That shit for the first 2 weeks, that shit was fun as hell.
You said 2 days.
We played it for 2 weeks, nigga. Don't act brand new.
Ooh.
You.
Oh my god, the game was ass.
The demo lasts 2 weeks, and then
I didn't play the demo. I only played when the game came out.
And that game had a big ass spoiler in that bitch.
Bro, oh my god, it did.
That game, Fidel, do you read, or does anyone else read Black Clover?
I even watched the anime. Don't read it.
I used to.
Well, this spoiler is 8 billion years old, so it doesn't matter. So, in the game, before even in the, like, literally it had something in the manga that had come out the week before the game came out. So, like, the manga came out the week before, where Asta has his devil form. That was not shown in the anime till 6 months later, but it was in the manga the week before. so, and you would just pull up and be like, that would be like in a One Piece game, you seeing the first gear when it just showed up in the manga, but you don't see it in the anime for 6 months.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That kind of thing happens a lot.
Yeah, like I remember Grand Battle for One Piece.
Yeah.
It had Chopper, and I was watching the English for kids dub. So Chopper didn't show up yet. All the shortcuts had special endings, and Chopper had a special ending. Like, what's going on with this?
I could be wrong, but I think Naruto Storm 4, the ending was before.
There were multiple things with Naruto that happened.
Oh yeah,
literally.
Actually, come to think of it too, there's a thing where both with the most recent One Piece Pirate Warriors and the one before that too, is they had to make up endings for the story arcs because the story arcs were still ongoing. So it's canon up to a point, and then they just completely go balls to the wall and do something that is not in the series at all.
Like at all?
At all. No, it's just like completely not canon. Just completely change things up. So, but it's still good. I still have a lot of fun with it,
man. But
all I'm saying is stop buying those fucking trash My Hero fighting games, man. That shit's ass.
You don't like My Hero 1's Justice?
That game is so goddamn
trash. There's a mobile game, yeah. There's the mobile game and the game that just came out. And One's Justice got a sequel, so there's actually two One's Justice games.
And that one's it's crazy. Sucks even more.
These animes do not care to make good games a lot of the time, bro. They just don't.
Yeah.
I'm getting PTSD from the fucking Evo ad. They kept showing that ad over and over again.
Oh yeah, no, the My Hero one, that shit kept showing up.
Oh, and the Battle Royale for My Hero coming out soon too.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you guys see that?
I like that the inflection in which Zeph said that. Oh yeah, made it sound like he was gonna actually play that for a second. Yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah." No, there's not.
That'll be a clean stream for an hour and a half.
Yeah, right.
Did y'all see that teaser Evo showed for God Fighter?
God Fighter, yeah.
want to go into detail of what
No.
Godfighter?
Hell no,
No.
bro. They showed 3 CGI stills for like 2 seconds. That was it.
Dang.
They had a random trailer for a random game no one ever heard of from a studio I don't even recognize in the middle of the top 8 of like
Yeah,
I think it was
that shit
Guilty
kept
Gear.
showing
I think it was for it was right before Strive came up.
Yeah, it was like right between top 8s, and it was like, is this Fight of the Gods too? Like I was so confused, and they were like talking about Hercules and Zeus, but then there was like Persephone, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Get off Kratos' dick.
You know what was a great trailer though? That was at Evo. Is the trailer for the newest additions to the Street Fighter 6 cast. We got Kimberly and we got Jury. And I want to ban Fidel from the call during the Jury segment because I know he's going to say something out of pocket.
Correct.
So Fidel, I'm removing you temporarily.
That's correct.
But Kimberly looks awesome. New character, Kimberly.
Yep. She is Guy's student. So
Yes.
she's a Bushinryu practitioner. But of course, she's also very street, which is awesome.
Which means if she's Guy's student, you know what that means? She means she's holding forward. That's what that means. That means I cared about the hold forward and press buttons. That is a buttons character.
He looks really cool.
Yeah,
Really just
cool.
design wise.
Characters are styled so well in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
And the colors and she had the fucking spray paint cans. That shit was fire, bro. Jory looked fucking amazing too. I don't know how they did it.
So good.
Oh yeah,
they fucking did it.
The Akira slide on the bike in the very beginning, I thought was fantastic.
They really made Jury a whole
demon. With bare feet.
Yeah, well, that's why I removed Fidel from the call. 'Cause, again,
Roger.
I knew he'd be weird. Yes, what's up? Mike?
I know when we were discussing the leaks, you said you weren't feeling really any of the new designs. Has seeing them in motion changed your opinion?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. I think those initial leaked designs of a lot of the cast, like the 2D drawings, I don't know, something wasn't clicking with me. But the one time when I saw something and was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of over it already, was when I saw the 2D design for Cammy. I didn't really like it. But then when I saw the design in that little leaked thing of her super, she looks incredible. And so I'm completely on board at this point. Yeah. I think they look great. The whole the visual style of the game, having it be more street and the graffiti stuff, I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
The RE engine is the rest.
The RE engine
for sure.
It's what's doing it.
But it's just really nice that this game feels like it has a much more concrete, creative, stylistic direction comparative to Street Fighter V. Because Street Fighter V just kind of felt weirdly uncanny, and it didn't really know what it wanted to be visually. But this game, it's very clear that they have a very specific aesthetic that kind of permeates into literally everything in the game.
Well, I haven't
think
seen
that's
that
really,
kind
really
of
cool.
identity since Third Strike, to be honest. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Like Street Fighter 4 was supposed to be like the Street Fighter All-Stars by the end of it. And then Street Fighter 5 is ugly as hell. So, now
This game is the new gen Third Strike, I think.
Yeah,
Just from
yeah.
what has been happening with it.
Yeah, actually, and I think what's surprising me about both, I mean, it's 2 trailers, but it's 1 video, is how much better, the gameplay looks in general. It's tighter, it's crisper. You could tell they're fine tuning it. It just looks overall better. The lighting is better. If you really look at that video and you see it in 4K and you see how good the lighting is compared to a previous build, bro, that game is pretty as hell, bro.
I got to play it a lot at Evo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
I
let's hear
played
it.
it a lot. I fucking love it. I love it so much.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is probably funny to a lot of people, but Street Fighter V is my first Street Fighter I really played and tried to be serious at.
Wow.
Toward the end of the game's life. I'm pretty relatively new for how much time I started playing it. And so this is what I'm introduced to mostly. I'm like, oh, I'm having fun. This is great. When everybody else hated it. So then to see Street Fighter 6, look how it looks, and to finally feel how it plays, bruh. Dead ass, bro. I honestly think that might be a Game of the Year contender, bro. I cannot
It looks
wait.
really fluid.
It feels so nice, man.
That was one of my Evo regrets, not finding the time to be able to play between commentary and competing in Grand Blue and just having to be at various places at various times.
Now,
I think
to
they learned
clarify,
from-
it's not
And-
coming out. It's not coming out this year. It is coming out
No.
next year.
Yep,
Yeah.
next
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Can't wait till we get a release date, man. Come on.
They showed that Evo Japan is gonna have Street Fighter 5 on like the opening
Yeah.
graphic. So
Okay.
I think people are
Yeah.
guessing 6 won't be out by then.
They might give us a release date at the end of like finals or something.
When's Evo Japan?
It's
March
March
2023.
It's March. It's
March
March.
31st to like
Got it. Okay.
August 2nd or some shit.
I feel like Capcom probably didn't tell them either, but maybe there's a chance that if it comes out before then, they switch it to 6 instead, or they add 6 or something like that. Because like it's interesting. Also, maybe they did it before the Evo Japan. They didn't announce all the games; only announced some.
Yeah, only announced 4.
No, they did say that more are going to be announced in the fall.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe they're hoping they'll get a release date around them. They can add it or something.
That'd be dope.
Hey,
Yeah.
for-
It could also just be like, it could come out, and then it could just be too new to have like at Evo.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it's
I feel like they're
difficult
moving
to
away from
logistically sort out all that stuff. I mean, like unless the event organizers for Evo were able to sort out a lot of that and get the release date internally a lot earlier than the public do, then it's probably not going to happen. But still, for Evo Vegas, I'm like it'll probably be there.
yeah.
Next year's Evo
They might
Vegas.
use that as the
Yeah.
first showing of the game. Be probably larger anyway.
Cool.
Anything else that was at
Evo's
Evo in
gonna
terms
be
of?
clean.
Yeah. In terms of announcements, was there anything else that we missed? I feel like we
yeah,
covered
it's like
everything at this point.
Hey, shout outs to Pokimane again. Shout outs to Poki.
Fatal Fury 2.
Oh,
Breaking
must
up
stop
the
it.
pads.
Yeah, new
SNK came through with a lot of announcements.
Garo 2 coming.
Post. Yeah, they so for the SNK games, well specifically like King of Fighters 15, they announced the Orochi team, which is like the Orochi variants of Shermie, Yashiro, and I forget who the third one was. The Chris, that was it. They announced the Samsho team with Amaru, Bird Girl, forgot her name, and Dali Dagger, who was new to the 2019 Samsho. And then they announced rollback for, well, they announced that earlier. They announced the rollback for Samsho, and they announced that a new Fatal Fury / Garo game is in the works. So yeah, SNK fans were very much eating. I cannot say the same for Grand Blue fans.
Say we forgot one game that got
Yeah, that's right,
announcements.
Grand Blue.
We got an online tournament in delay-based netcode. Oh boy.
We got an online circuit, and I've known about it for months since I'm a part of it. Obviously, I'm doing commentary for it. And honestly, like I was hoping that wasn't going to be the only thing announced for Grand Blue at Evo, because I know that a lot of people are not very happy about that, just because it feels like, in a vacuum, an online circuit is definitely not a bad thing. But with the context of what Grand Blue is, it feels like a kick in the nuts, where it's like there are so many other things that they would have wanted that it honestly would have felt nicer if they just had no announcement at all. Like, rollback aside, like we've heard nothing about new characters, even though there was a character survey and we know the results for that. We don't know anything about balance updates. We don't know anything about new season. And even though the developers have on record said that they plan to support the game for years to come, and I think this circuit is kind of evidence of that, the things that people want have not been shown, and so a lot of fans are frustrated.
I'm curious what's going on with side games. Even like Relink, their like RPG got super delayed to the point where they're not even showing it. Like the summer stream just happened recently for Grand Blue, and they didn't show anything with Relink, so that's probably not going to happen until like December. So they might be having development issues over there right now.
Maybe. At the very least, the top 8 itself was very good.
Yeah,
And the person commentating it was wonderful as well.
Yeah, Bionic Plague. Yeah, he did a great job. He was absolutely fantastic.
I was so happy there was a Percival top 8 because I loved your insight for stuff what's happened. Like he did a safe jab and he supered. You already knew it was safe. Like that stuff is just so wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, like I said right at the end of the top 8, I truly, truly love this game. It is, it's a very special game to me. I mean, I said like when we were doing our Game of the Year stuff all the way back in 2020 that it was my Game of the Year, and you know, the fact that I'm still playing it as actively as I am is kind of testament to that. But yeah, I mean, I love playing the game. I love learning about the game and just understanding what's going on. So that helps reinforce my commentary a lot.
I love it when the commentators are actually good at the game. It's like it's so much, like Sajam and Yipes and even Tasty Steve, they're all like really good at Guilty Gear. So like their commentary and like their insight is very good.
Yeah, I mean, you see that a lot with a lot of the really good FGC commentators. It's like these are guys who have been playing fighting games for a very long time. They're incredibly good at various games. I mean, Yikes is a former Evo champion.
They're so grassroots. Like, those dudes were playing back when locals didn't have commentary.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I feel like there was one. Oh yeah, just in terms of what the Grand Blue top 8 and the bracket for Grand Blue in general, what it was about. This was the first tournament for that game that had like true international competition. It was the first time that we were having Japanese, European, and North American players all come together to play against each other in a tournament, which for a game that's been out for 2 years is kind of nuts. But it proved that at the moment, the Japanese are definitely like a level ahead. You know, the entire top 4 was all Japanese in Grand Blue. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
They have a better infrastructure for playing the game. The delay base doesn't affect them as much, and as a result, there are more players, relatively speaking, grinding out the game. There's more motivation.
That's why delay based is so popular in Japanese games, right?
I did not know that. No,
it's because Japan's so small that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Everybody
I mean,
can just communicate with everybody. Yeah.
The Japanese players are playing constantly at like 1 frame delay, where you know here we're not both in Europe and in America.
I actually did not know that at all.
They also just have, I feel like they have way better internet than us. Like sometimes I'll play Smash against Japanese players, and I'm like, this feels better than my West Coast to West Coast connection sometimes. I'm like, this is crazy.
You mentioned that. You mentioned that, Void, and I remember distinctly there were like the early previews when like OneUp.com way back in the day was doing import previews for Brawl. And they were talking with the people who had actually picked up the game that were in Japan about like, oh, how is the Wi-Fi? And I remember everyone in the US was like, the Wi-Fi is booty cheeks. It's terrible. And the 3 people that were in Japan were like, oh, it's great. I'm just like joining matches, no problem.
Bro, Brawl Wi-Fi was something serious, bro.
It was magical back in the day, though.
You weren't in there.
Back then, no, they didn't know any better. They didn't know any better, so they thought it was good, you know.
On Nintendo's fucking servers, you don't know.
Nah, man. Brawl Wi-Fi, bro. I mean, when it was good, it was good though. Like I had fun when it was when it was working.
Yeah. It was good for 2008.
That lag was different.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It was a different time. Oh well.
It was.
Actually, it wasn't even good for 2008. What am I saying?
It wasn't at all, bro.
Halo 3 was out.
Well, you know what? We're actually going to find out more information about a game that also has 3 in the title, Splatoon 3, because Nintendo announced that we are going to be getting a Splatoon 3 Direct this upcoming Wednesday at 6 a.m., detailing some information. It's going to be 30 minutes long. What are we expecting to see during this thing, during the Splatoon Direct?
Wait, that's the thing?
Yeah.
I never even heard of it.
Okay, so...
Yeah. Announced today.
And do y'all remember when the Switch was first shown? And they showed like a giant esports.
The arena? Yeah.
Yeah, the arena.
Yeah. Some people were so excited for that.
Guys coming in with their Switches ready to play Splatoon.
So funny, dude.
That's right.
But yeah, no, I mean, this is gonna. I mean, 30 minutes is a long time for a solo game direct. I think.
Sure.
This is probably a good thing because I feel like a lot of people. We've talked about it.
Mike told me like he thinks. Well, Mike, you're here.
I believe, bro. It's gonna happen.
Mike, you should tell them what you think is gonna happen in this.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, no, I think like they're gonna do the idols. They're gonna do maybe a new game mode, but I think like it's 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's 30 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if like 18 to 20 minutes of that is like recapping very basic stuff that's like minorly refreshed. Like they'll talk about
Like
you
weapon
can buy weapons from this new character in the shop.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Mm.
like a Splatoon. The thing about Splatoon is that because it's a shooter by nature, a lot of time will be spent on
Yeah.
like, here's this weapon, and this weapon does this, and here's its special move.
I just
Um,
I
I'm
remember
cool with
this.
them showing off like the shopkeepers and stuff though,
Yeah,
because
I
like,
wanna see the
the world of
characters.
Splatoon is so interesting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember like the Splatoon 2 direct, and even though they did like the whole Splatoon 1 direct as well, like the Splatoon 2 direct still went into very basic stuff about gameplay.
oh yeah, for sure. I think like that. I think what's it called. I think a big one is they're gonna show like that there will be DLC. Like they'll say what because Splatoon, unlike a lot of Nintendo's DLC, where you like stay guessing if they're gonna get DLC or not, they like tell you pretty early on like
Splatoon's
there's gonna be there's gonna be updates every so often.
Yeah.
We'll
At least
see,
with
like,
Splatoon,
I
we get a
wouldn't be
full
surprised.
game and then get updates.
Yeah,
Instead
exactly.
of getting
I would
piecemeal
not be
updates.
surprised if this time Splatoon 3 has an expansion pass you could buy at the start or something.
Oh, like a season pass, like
Yeah.
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
See, I think Splatoon like they won't do that just because they know their big thing is just doing the free updates, and then
Yeah.
eventually having a paid thing.
They'd probably have like free updates on top of that.
Yeah.
Like, with the expansion pack, like NSO
That was
offering,
later. Yeah.
they could
They'll
like
probably do something.
they'll easily like drop something for that.
Yeah, because they already have Octo expansion on the NSO online.
Right.
So.
They just recently added that. Yeah, where now if you have NSO, you get the Octo expansion for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I also find that interesting because if you look at like Nintendo, what they consider their big four to be, right? It's Mario, Zelda,
Animal Crossing,
Splatoon, and Animal Crossing, right? And when you look at NSO and the stuff that you get included with it, you get like N64, SNES, NES, whatever, Genesis. But then the expansion for Animal Crossing, right? The Happy Home Designer, Happy Home Paradise, or whatever. You get the DLC
Mario
courses for Mario Kart. You get now the Octo expansion. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if before Breath of the Wild 2 releases, they add the DLC stuff that was in the original Breath of the Wild to NSO too.
Sure. I think like a big one's gonna be the idols. I'm sure they're gonna show more, like explain actually what the single player is, because so far we've seen it in bits and pieces. So yeah,
For
I think
sure,
yeah,
in like a while, I think we're gonna get like crazy amount of worth from the NSO EX thing. I think it's just gonna take a long time.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing people in the chat going, Pokemon? Pokemon is its own thing. We don't include Pokemon in that.
Second
Pokemon,
party.
if you
Yeah,
look at
that's why
a good
Kirby isn't up
example-
there either.
Right, Kirby is also technically second party with HAL Labs. Kirby and Pokemon are obviously both huge too, but the big four that are fully owned by Nintendo, that like if you look at the merchandise in the Tokyo store, it's always those four franchises. They're completely dedicated. Nintendo can do whatever they want with them. Yeah.
I think also I hope there's like a thing we don't know about that's like sick, like that's really
Yeah,
surprising.
that'd be nice.
Like I want one more wow factor because we know
Well,
a
I
lot
would
about
like-
the game.
I would like another game mode like Salmon Run.
Yes,
Not like
please.
a game type,
Yeah.
like not like
a
a
mode,
Clan Blitz
for
or
sure.
something, but like a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
side
I think
side.
like Zeph, me and you were saying like I think we both want a mode that's more like an arena shooter where everyone starts with splatter shots and you
Yes,
have to
yeah,
pick
yeah.
up weapons on the map.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that'd be awesome. Like a Golden Knight
like,
type one.
If you beat someone, you can collect their ink tank too, and you just.
Oh, I
get
would
more.
love
Yeah.
that. Wow.
Yeah,
oh,
I was
man.
thinking-
See, now you're upsetting me though, because this is definitely not going to happen.
It's
not
happening.
Battle Royales are still in vogue. They could do it. Especially with the setting of Splatoon 3, it would make sense.
Wouldn't you think that would be its own thing though? Like,
Oh
did they
my
make that
God,
its own
what
thing?
if?
No, just
It'd be
wants
its own
everyone to
thing.
buy
I think-
Splatoon.
No, I think
3.
it'd be within Splatoon 3. It'd be a mode you queue into.
Wow.
Actually, makes
Gareth,
sense,
I
though.
think
If
you're
they-
onto
if they were-
something.
Is a
If
third
they were gonna
secret
do
mode.
it, if they were gonna do a battle royale, this would be the Splatoon to do it. in.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I think they will have like one more big side mode we don't know about. Also, I hope like one thing I really want is like ranked mode has all like the cool modes, but like so many people don't see them because they just go in the casual
Yeah,
mode.
Sure.
So make I don't know like an unranked version of all those levels because like
absolutely.
there's so many of those like that are fun that no one ever sees because they just don't want to go in ranked.
Yeah. I also
I
kind
also
of
just need Salmon Run to be up all the time.
kind of
tired of
hope
having to be on certain types.
they do something completely different for the Splatfest where it's not like something like I did not like Shifty Station. I'm sorry if anyone did.
Oh, you didn't like those?
I did.
They're
I was
fun
not a fan of.
sometimes.
Was
I
it
don't-
just
I
the
don't know
visual
if
style,
I
or
just
did you
had
not
bad
like the gimmicks?
experiences every single time I played? But like,
Just
I
falling off the ledges, or what didn't you like about it?
I don't. I honestly couldn't tell you. I just did not. I did not like
That's fair.
something about Shifty Station. I did not like. But one more thing I'd like to see that I've said a few times is I'd like if for the single player mode, you know, in Octo expansion, how they had those abstract levels with like the Super Nintendo floating in the sky and stuff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'd like weird levels like that.
In the
I
multiplayer?
definitely hope.
What were you saying, McTareth? Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I definitely hope that the single player hard learns from Octo expansion, because Octo expansion was so good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like I played through Splatoon single player a bunch, and I got the I almost said FAMAS. I think that's right. Like the skin for the splatter shot and all that stuff. And started working through mastering all the weapons. But like Octo expansion was just another level. It was so good. So I really hope the new single player is like that.
I mean, already from what we've seen, like the videos, like there's some sick looking levels like that upside down city, or like it just looks very weird and wild.
Into the Spider-Verse area.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
prediction for this direct, a mechanic they're gonna show.
Okay.
I
Share
mentioned
it.
this earlier to some people. I think it's ridiculous that we're 3 games into something so heavily influenced by fashion and stuff, but you can't have layered armor.
Please,
Like
bro.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
What the fuck is the deal with that? It's
I just
really
think
weird.
Yeah, I just want to be able
Honestly-
to like wear what I like
Yeah.
without having the losing the stab boost of something I
Yeah.
prefer.
On that topic, too.
I want.
Go ahead.
No, because I'm totally gonna derail you. So go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm just going to say really quickly, the one thing I really want them to do, which I'm shocked they haven't done it yet, is they have all these games they're promoting. Why don't they do like Nintendo-themed shirts for the characters?
Please.
Where you've got like Kirby comes out, so they have like a Kirby fashion line. They have like Breath of the Wild coming out, do a Zelda fashion line.
Where is the sunshine map, bro?
Right, that's all I was saying. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say all I want is to enjoy the game.
Yeah, I knew you were
Because I
gonna
did
say
not
that's
that.
fair, yeah.
'Cause I know you don't like the online.
It was really weird because I remember Adam would come to my house a lot and like just no life Splatoon 1 online.
Dude,
And then
I
Splatoon 2 came out and
love
he would never play it.
One, but Splatoon 2, I don't know what it was with that goddamn Forsaken game, but it made me want to puke. It made me want to fucking die.
Oh, so
Oh,
please, like,
War Champ explained it multiple times in past podcasts.
boy.
It's due to the native input delay in that game.
Also,
Yeah.
please,
They're just real horrible.
I know they're
okay,
not.
so
gonna
that's
do
what it is. So fix the native input display, or whatever.
Not
the
just
fuck it
that,
is.
there's-
I don't know. I'm playing Xenoblade. I can't.
I was gonna say the one thing I pray they fix, which I know they're not going to, is making joining your friends not hell on earth when they're playing
Yeah.
online. Because like
Yes.
you have to go. Okay, it doesn't show they're there. You refresh it. You tap on them, and then it'll show their lobby's full. It makes you like sit there and wait. Sometimes it disconnects
Fidel.
you. Yeah.
Before my high ass forgets, you
Uh-huh.
gave me one more thing that this game fucking needs desperately. Just to interrupt and add on to what you're saying.
Let's hear it.
Queuing with friends.
Please, that's I know, bro.
Yeah.
Please, you have.
Specifically being able to invite your friend to a lobby and then
I
going
know,
into turf
dude.
war together. That's
Like-
all it needs.
This is what I hate about Nintendo, bro. They have this invite feature, and some games use it, but some don't. And I'm like, just bro, it should.
Yeah, what were we? We were playing something the other day where you were like, you sent me an invite, and I'm like, I don't think you could send an invite for that. What was that?
No, I sent it to you for N64 Online. and
Right,
it,
for
like,
Puzzle League. That's right,
but
right,
it's
right.
like, dude, it should be just. It should be a rule at Nintendo. Hey, if
It should be.
if you have a multiplayer game, you are required to use the invite feature.
Yeah.
Like, it should be a rule. It's not normal that some
And
games don't and some games
It
do.
needs a code. Like every game that has multiplayer
Yes.
has a lobby
Lobby
code system.
Please.
Yes.
How does Mario Strikers not have either of those, man?
Mario
You know
Strikers,
why.
I mean, that really dead on arrival. I still can't believe they released the game the way that they did. I have
so
never
sad.
seen a Mario
Shy
sports
Guy,
game
but-
die quicker. Man.
Because it sold extremely well. We didn't even talk about Nintendo's financials.
No, it did. Yeah, we had the financials since it. Yeah, didn't it sell like 4 million or 3 million?
No. Whoa, it sold 2 million, but that's still like what the fastest like launch for like a Mario sports game.
But it's like people are just
there was a
used
new
to this.
game. Hold
People
on,
have been
I'm gonna
burned
pull
by
those up
this.
real quick
I
so
think
we
that's
have
what it
them.
is.
You're thinking of Kirby that sold for.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, the
Yeah.
best-selling Kirby game of all time. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, a sports game without Daisy on launch, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and it's also like
the fastest seller, bro.
after Aces, after
Nothing.
Super, whatever the golf, the Super Tour, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Then after Strikers, all have the same system where the game is half finished and they're just
Yep.
giving you the characters piecemeal. People are just like, you're gonna burn your players from buying these again. It will happen.
But are they? Because this like sold better
Because it's
than Mario
Strikers.
Circus
Because
Saga
it's
2.
Strikers.
Yeah.
Because it's Strikers. People waited so long for this. They're gonna
I know,
buy it
I
and
was
hope it's
waiting,
good,
bro.
and then
I
it's the
was
same thing
upset.
again. So they're
Yeah.
especially burned.
I'm just so upset because it's like a banger game, but like it's just. The
I didn't even
systems
buy
are-
it. I was
didn't
I
buy
was
it.
I was planning on buying it after that beta. I didn't.
You
really
played
give
the.
a
I was gonna say you played the demo. I remember that.
yeah, I had my fill. Pulse.
To be fair, it was fun playing online for the
Okay.
first night, and then I never played
Don't
again.
laugh at that, bro.
Yeah, that's, we're moving right past that.
I know it's like a super specific issue, but like the fact that I can't set up a lobby for viewers to join me is like there's no point in me playing. I just
Yeah.
don't want to play with my same 2 friends only that have the game. If I could have played it with viewers, it would have been 10 times better.
Bro, they don't care about your
Mhm.
viewers.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's a streamer specific issue.
How do you launch a game without ranked day one? How am I playing solo
Well,
queuing into
man.
2 people and have to fight 2 people in Strikers, which is incredibly hard.
That
as a
shit was
single person
still embedded,
all the
bro.
time.
Speaking
Well,
of
I don't
speaking of
understand.
streamer specific issues, I want to bring something up right now because we are going to be going on break
Yeah,
for so
I
long.
got an issue with Fidel. That's my streamer specific.
Well, no, I mean this is on specifically. You know, Fidel, you know this as a streamer, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That Nintendo Directs bring the hype.
Of course.
And while we're getting this Splatoon Direct this upcoming Wednesday, we have not had a big
Oh, here we go.
mainline Nintendo Direct in a long time. Now, we don't know anything. We're not sure.
Nintendo Super
but by the next show, right? Because the next show is going to be, what, it's early September? Most likely, we'll have heard rumblings about, or I'm assuming we'll hear rumors about, like, a fall Nintendo Direct. Either first or second week of September. So with that being said, what do you guys think we're going to get in this fall Direct? Because again, we can't speculate on it because we're going to be gone for the next 2 weeks. Well, I'm going to be gone. You guys will still be here, but we're not going to do the show. So
I think it's gonna be a big one. I mean, they dodged the June Direct, and we don't really know their lineup for next year. They dodged it.
This
But
will
it's
be the Breath of the Wild 2 blowout for sure. They're
you
gonna
don't
do
think
the
that'd
big
be its
reveal.
own dedicated Direct?
Nah. I think they're gonna do a blowout here and then maybe do a direct because they typically do, unless it's Smash Brothers, but they typically do the game specific direct a month
launch,
before the
yeah.
game comes out.
yeah.
Maybe we'll
I
get
agree
like
with
a trailer for the Breath of the Wild sequel, maybe the
Yeah,
name
probably
of the
a
Breath of the
big
Wild
trailer.
sequel. Yeah, I could see
The
that.
name at the very least, like that's the bare minimum.
We will know what the game is like.
Yeah.
Still
During the
officially
next
called
Direct.
the sequel to Breath of the Wild, still in development.
I know what the
That's
biggest thing
better.
we'll be getting is
Let's hear it.
a preview of what the next thing on the Xenoblade 3 expansion pass will be.
Yeah,
You think that's soon?
Yeah, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
that'd be the
We'll,
first time
we'll,
to
we'll
announce
get
that
we'll get
stuff.
something, but it's not going to be like torn up.
No, not
or
the
anything
expansion.
yet.
I don't know,
the
but
next
it'll be the
week.
first whatever group of stuff is going to
Right.
be in that expansion
Yeah,
pass,
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
I will not elaborate on this.
Okay.
But they kind of set up what the expansion story might be, and it's very cool.
Okay. Yeah, definitely don't go into details. No
I will
spoilers.
not.
Yeah. Bayonetta obviously will be coming out in October, so we'll probably find out a little bit more about Bayonetta during a mainline direct.
So it's obviously not going to happen, but I would love the Switch Pro because after playing Xenoblade, and this game is so gorgeous and sometimes, and then it just chugs because it's stuck on the Switch. I need Monolith Soft Unchained. I need
Hey,
to see
bro,
what they can
I
do.
haven't
Also,
seen
because
any
it's on the
Dragon
Switch,
Ball.
I don't know if you guys have noticed
Unchained.
this. So many things are just blurry. It looks like I'm not wearing glasses sometimes.
I get that a lot when I'm playing on handheld, but I haven't really, honestly, I haven't really had any
I'm
issue with
fine.
Xenoblade.
For me, it's like when
It's
I
ve-
go
it's
to
much
high
better than
elevation.
two.
Yeah,
Much
it's way
better.
better than two.
Two
But
was
in
a
three, it's like
nightmare,
I go to high elevation and has to catch more of the map. That's all like rendered at once. That the frame rate cuts down. It's noticeable. It's not like it's awful, but it's like I just want to see what this company can do when they don't have to worry about that.
I don't think it's anytime soon, man. As much as I'd like it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's never new hardware is never in directs. I think that'll just be. We'll wake up one morning and we'll know the Switch Pro exists.
Especially because, like, during that recent financial update, they had mentioned that there's not going to be new hardware in the fiscal year, which means up to March of next year. So March 31st, 2023, right? That's the cutoff. And probably in early April, we'll see or find out something about, if they're going to do another Switch or they're going to make, because I still stand by it's not the next Switch, right? I think there's going to be some type of either Pro or the DSi equivalent, basically, right? You have the DS Lite, the DS XL, the DS, the regular DS, and then the DSi. And I feel like we've got the original Switch, got the Switch Lite, we've got the OLED sort of in place of the XL because it's got the bigger screen, and then finally whatever this new souped-up version of the Switch is going to be. I still think the Switch has another at least solid 2 years in it. I think we have all of 2023, and then I still think 2024 is going to be a pretty big Switch year too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm with you. Like I feel like now we're at that point where like we have we're in the home stretch of the heavy hitters. Like
right,
the next year or two are going to be like the final big games for the console before we get like whatever. We don't know what's coming next, but whatever it's presumed to be. And but yeah, I think like this direct they'll probably like shadow drop that day the Kirby Dream Buffet game because it's supposed to be summer.
This whole time I thought that game was free. I didn't know it was $15.
It is. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. But they'll probably drop it.
I will not be playing Kirby's Dream Buffet.
What else? Obviously, Roger, you've been saying this, but the online update. You said it. You think it's gonna be GameCube.
I feel very confident that GameCube is going to be dropping for Switch Online. Yeah, I think we're going to get Game Boy first, is my guess. I think we'll probably get like NSO, Game Boy. I really thought
you think they'd ever do something stupid like put Game Boy on regular NSO and GBA on NSO EX?
I do not personally think that would be stupid because they can make more money.
No, it would be a good business decision.
Yeah, I was going to say, but I think. Yeah, I think that's very likely that they end up doing that they have GB and GBC games for base subscribers, and then they add like Game Boy Advance stuff for, for the expansion pass or whatever. I think that's highly likely. Yeah. I still think we're going to get GameCube, though. I know people think I'm crazy. I keep mentioning this, but I think Melee is going to be on NSO when they bring GameCube NSO out, and I think people are going to lose their minds when it happens, but I know people say I'm crazy for thinking it.
Been saying this for a year and nothing's come of it.
Well, we haven't seen GameCube NSO yet, but if we do, and when we do, Melee's going to be there.
NSO month.
We'll see. We're definitely going to get an NSO update, though, no doubt about it. Whether that is
September,
right. Every September we get one, so I think that's pretty likely. The other thing too, Metroid. There's obviously Metroid Prime 4 is in development. That's a big thing. But there's also that long-rumored Metroid Prime remake as well. And still haven't heard anything about it. But from every reputable source under the sun, they're talking about it. So
aren't there still big F-Zero rumors as well?
There's rumors of an F-Zero game in development. Yeah, there's rumors of a new Fire Emblem in development too, a new mainline Fire Emblem.
Rumors. There's screenshots of that.
So I feel like
that are out there.
Yeah, I feel it's going to be a busy Nintendo Direct if they do end up doing one in September.
Also, like, again, unless this is finally the year they missed one, they've had a Zelda game released for like the past 8 years, no miss. Like whether it's a spin-off or mainline or HD remaster. So unless they really were banking on Breath of the Wild and it's gone, we might get a Wind Waker port here.
Sure. I mean, they could have something Zelda for this year, and that would be a good choice.
For Wind Waker HD, it's 60 FPS like Skyward Sword.
Yeah,
I'm sure it would be.
I just think like it would be shocking if they missed them because there's always a Zelda release. So whether it's an eShop thing or I would like if they even did, something like a Triforce Heroes for NSO Online. That'd be actually clean. That would make the most sense.
How about you shut your mouth and you did not say Wind Waker?
I don't want. If you're
going to do that, get him out of here.
You want a multiplayer Zelda? Fidel, if you want a multiplayer Zelda, no. Just put out there. Don't put Triforce Heroes out there. Put Four Swords out there. Four Swords would be cool. Four Swords NSO would be sick. I would love that. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
Four Swords
so
would
I
be
just meant like
fantastic.
I just meant like a
Heroes.
Well, I was gonna say,
Goddamn.
don't ever reference
No,
Triforce.
no, I didn't
Heroes.
mean Triforce Gears. I didn't
All
mean
right,
that.
yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad we misheard you. That's good.
No, don't worry. Four Star Adventure. It'll be with the GameCube and GBA update.
There you go.
that is 100%
They
done.
honestly
There
they
you go.
could do that, right?
Yeah.
Is if you have the
That'd be
GBA update, you throw Four Swords on there.
There it is.
If you have a GameCube one, you put Four Swords Adventures. Easy.
I know this has been beaten into the fucking dirt, but I don't even like this game. I'm sure it's sacrilegious, but they really gotta put Kirby Amazing Mirror on GBA with multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
I'm with you.
That'd be cool.
That game's also. I mean, I love that game. that's actually my favorite Kirby game. But
Really?
yeah, I love Amazing Mirror.
Robobot will always have my heart.
I'm with you, man. Robot's a banger.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
All
trying
right,
to think
real quick.
anything else that might be in there. Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta go. I got something. I gotta
No
head
problem.
to.
No problem.
So,
yeah, I mean we're wrapping up
thanks for
anyway, so
having
perfect
me.
timing.
Hey, thanks
You
for
got
joining.
it. Of course. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
on.
big appreciate it. Of course, of course. Have a good night, everyone.
Congratulations again, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
You got it.
Later.
You got it. Have a good night.
You too.
Where's my 3D Mario, man? Thank you.
See, don't you think that would be
No,
next
fuck that.
holiday?
Where is the rumored Donkey Kong game?
Oh
that
yeah.
as well. We still don't have a mainline Donkey Kong.
If we get a 3D Donkey Kong, I'll cry.
That'd be clean.
Yeah.
Like that'll DK swinging around and with modern controls in 3D, that'd be so fun.
Hey man, I mean this is the era for it. Kirby did it. Bring back DK. Do it. Come on, man.
EK64 would be fire. I would love it.
Bring back K. Rool.
They
Yeah.
don't even really like. It would be nice, but like they don't even need to bring back the Kongs. It's fine. Just it's okay.
It's fine. Yeah. It's...
Someone in the chat said, someone said the reason we haven't seen Donkey Kong is because Roger traded the entire Donkey Kong franchise for Pokemon. I still have, that's the maddest any Nintendo fan base has ever been at me ever was for that tweet, which is
weird.
What was it
DK
again?
pretty wild, man.
Like,
It
DK
wasn't
fans
even
are
a
usually-
no, because
Oh,
all
it
it was
was-
there was a picture that someone did. It
Right,
wasn't even a
right.
picture. It was like a video of someone did an open world Pokemon game in the style of the old Ken Sugimori art from like the 90s.
Yes.
And I said, wow, this looks so good that I would trade the entire Donkey Kong franchise for that. Meaning, like Donkey Kong's a quality franchise. I like this art style so much that I would trade this thing I like for this other thing that I like. And people got so
You got cooked, dude.
angry.
People
People were so angry. Oh my god.
insane.
I didn't realize those fans were out there.
Oh no, yeah, no. You never realize people are insane until you
Holy
focus it
mackerel,
and
man.
It's terrifying.
Those Donkey Kong fans. But I stand by that. I would happily
Right.
sacrifice the Kongs up to the altar for a Pokemon game in that engine easily. I stand by that tweet. I would say that tweet again.
You should tweet it right now.
Maybe you should word it
I
better.
can
bro.
retweet it. I don't need to word it better. I'm just gonna retweet the tweet as it was. That's fine. I gotta find it. I'm sure if I look through some of my old responses, I'll find it.
You can probably just do Rogers based Donkey Kong. It'll probably pop up.
No, I don't want to search Rogers based Donkey Kong because there will be death threats, and I don't need to see that tonight.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There will absolutely
I
be death
found it.
threats.
I found it. I got you.
Perfect.
Let me send it here.
I'll retweet it right now.
Yeah.
Link me.
Here. I'll also retweet it.
Perfect. All right. It's been retweeted. There you go.
You're literally just complimenting this dude's art.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. The only people that are going to get mad are like My Hero fans, and that's fine. So,
Bro, I just don't understand.
that's it. No one else is going to get upset. Why would they? No reason to be upset. I'm just simply stating an opinion. People would never get angry over opinions, right?
Opinion on the internet in 2022.
Never.
Absolutely
No one would
not.
ever be mad
Hey,
about that.
Roger, at least you're not saying Nut Monday, bro.
That's also true. Yeah, thankfully, I did not say anything that Fidel said. I'm not even going to repeat that, honestly. I don't want my name saying that.
So,
I don't want to.
You can be known as a
Nut
freak, or
Monday-
you can get death threats. So
That's-
whichever.
Nut Monday is
I don't
the
want.
day.
I would like neither Fidel. I would.
Yeah,
not
I feel
want
like
death
there's a
threats, and I
room
didn't want to
right in
be-
between those where you don't have to do either of those.
You could be McDareth, exactly. You could be in the middle and be McDareth.
Roger puts tweets that gets him. threats, right? I just
Oh,
get
yeah.
tweets that can be called the freak, so you pick your poison.
That's right. I'd rather not get either, though. I don't want to be called a freak, and I don't want death threats, so. No new quote retweets yet. That's pretty amazing, so I'm happy about that.
You know what else is pretty amazing? The new Mario Kart DLC. Yes, sir.
Oh, so you've played it?
Played that.
I haven't even had the chance yet.
I have played it. Let me
I
tell
heard
you,
the ice
Wave
cream
2
level's really cool.
Yeah, Wave 2 actually better than Wave 1. Waluigi Pinball looks amazing. It feels like it's actually like designed for 8. It's fantastic. The new track, which is kind of a tour track that they masked, they still did a good job at it because it uses the zero gravity, so it at least feels like an 8 track. Mushroom Gorge, my beloved, stayed intact and fantastic.
Hey, why
Very nice.
why they touching Coconut Mall? What the fuck they doing over there?
Oh, they made it better, dude. So people's complaint with Coconut Mall when it got ported was that the cars just stand there and not move. So now they just made it so that the Shy Guys do a 360 wheelie and try to kill you. And I just think that makes it 10 times better.
Roger, did you say you wanted Maple Treeway back?
100%, yeah. I would love that.
So Wave 3 and more leaked, and Maple Treeway is in.
Let's go! All right.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what the Wave 3 lineup is seeming to be?
Spoil me. Yeah, I don't care about
All right.
Mario Kart spoilers in this one.
London
Mario
Loop,
Kart. Mario
DS
Kart
Peach
spoilers.
Gardens, GBA Boo Lake, 3DS Rock Mountain, Berlin Byways, GCN Waluigi
from Tour.
Stadium, Merry Mountain, and 3DS Rainbow Road.
I am so happy they're putting the Berlin one in there because if you guys have not yet played Mario Kart Tour, which I would not be surprised and I would not blame you if you have not played it, basically a lot of the tracks are based on real life locations. So you already have the Paris one, they added the New York one in the recent wave. The Berlin stage in Mario Kart is incredibly out of pocket because where the Berlin Wall was, there are giant thwomps that slam down on top of you as the wall falls. It's freaking awesome. So the fact that they actually did that in a Mario Kart game, like I'm so happy they're putting that in Tour.
These are the tracks that are also coming but aren't in the next wave.
Yeah.
Amsterdam Drift, Singapore Speedway, GBA Sunset Wilds, Bangkok Rush, Vancouver Velocity, and Wii Maple Treeway.
I know Fidel's playing Cock Rush for sure. I know that. No doubt about it. That's going to be your new favorite stage.
I get Canada and Mario Kart. Let's go.
Yeah.
Final. But honestly,
even
the
LA track from Tour, there was a Los Angeles one.
They added the New York and Sydney one, and those are awesome. Both of those are really good. Like this one, even like graphically, it felt like
the Vancouver one's very good.
Oh yeah, the Vancouver one I played. It
has the best song in Mario Kart Tour.
A lot of those tour courses, honestly, have really cool designs, and so I'm just happy they're finally coming over.
Well, what's cool about the 8 DLC is because like in Tour, like you have the variations of the laps, and they do that here in one track. So like each lap of a Tour track in the Mario Kart 8 DLC will be different. Like on lap 2, you'll go a different route, and lap 3 they'll add like a ramp or something. So that's something that I really like, and it makes those tracks dynamic, which is something I've wanted for a while because they did that in Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, where each lap would be different, and I hope they like leaning into that in the next Mario Kart because that's just a good idea. Yeah, I
honestly truly believe that we are going to get the next Mario Kart as a launch game for Switch Pro whenever not Switch Pro, excuse me, but the successor to the Switch, I think is going to launch with Mario Kart. I still think it's going to be like Nintendo Kart or something.
I agree with you. I'm with you.
I feel like they'll still just call it Mario Kart for the branding's sake, but maybe
yeah, but it'll be like Mario Kart and Friends or something, or like Mario Kart and
it should be called like Mario Kart All Stars or something.
Yeah.
It's just cool that this game is like it's crazy this patch just came out of nowhere, and now this Mario Kart is becoming Mario Kart Ultimate, where it's
really
just gonna have like by the end of its run, it's literally gonna have like over like pretty much 100 tracks more.
They'll be just shy of having every track from the series in.
It's just so unfortunate that because they have a mobile game that makes money, they can't bring over those character costumes because they just know no one's gonna play the shitty gacha system if they're like, oh, I could just get the Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Sure.
If they gave you a code that put it in Market 8, they'd make billions.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
I would.
Oh, that would.
I'd be ruined, bro. It'd be over. I spent $200 trying to get that fucking pixel art Mario that came out.
Oh my gosh.
That character's sick, though.
Yeah, he is. That is the
love
best thing ever. But that was like the worst gotcha. Like that was the worst gotcha luck I ever had, where I kept spending, and I was gonna lose my mind. I was like, I cannot keep spending trying to.
And
get
you
this game.
never played Tour ever again after that. You got the skin and then never played it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was so upset. Like I was like so destroyed mentally from all that. I was just like, I'm just gonna play this, get my video, smile, and leave.
Wow. Did you write it off for taxes at least? You should have.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I was gonna say that would be terrible if you didn't.
I do that.
Because that is definitely a business expense. Definitely.
Oh yeah, the worst I ever did for a gacha was like fucking Dragon Ball Legends. I think I did.
I remember that night.
Yeah, it's really awful.
That man was going crazy on Twitch, dropping all the money.
It was an awful time.
What was the character in Dragon Ball Legends that you wanted so badly?
I think it was Broly, wasn't it?
It was 2 characters. Yeah, in one night they dropped like Dragon Ball Super Broly and Gogeta, and it was a nightmare. And because you're streaming, everyone's like pressuring you, do one more. But then they're also donating to you, so it's not bad. But it was definitely like a solid $400 to $500 gone that night.
I can't wait to drop some big bucks in Genshin tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. Do my Yoimiya pulls. It's gonna be good. You both,
not
Coast
Trident,
and Zep,
I'm
you guys
sleep.
been playing. You guys have been playing Genshin, right? Recently.
Not recently because games have come out.
Yeah,
right.
here.
But during the little lull, you guys were
while.
playing quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
It's fun, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a fun little game.
Yeah. Do some co-op with people.
Oh yeah, also Roger, the One Piece characters will be free. You'll get them from the story.
Oh, in Granblue?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I will download it then. Have they done any other crossovers with other anime?
Shit?
I will. I'll do it right now. You don't believe me?
Yeah, they did
Persona 5 and
Persona
Street
a
Fighter.
while ago. They did
But those
Bobo
are
twice for April Fools. They did Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's actually still in the game. You should just go play it.
That's awesome. Cool.
Not Evangelion. Code Geass. I'm
Gotcha.
thinking of PSO2 did
Is
Evangelion.
it? Okay, I was going to be like, that's a totally different show.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay, PSO2. Yeah, Code Geass and Lelouch and all them are still in the game to get.
I like it.
Oh yeah, they did
Very
Street
cool.
Fighter. Forgot about that one. They did Tails, and the Tails things are still there. So they had a couple Tails characters in the game from that.
There was the Bobobo event? People are saying Bobobo.
April Fools, yeah, they did Bobo the last 2 years.
Beautiful. I loved Bobobo as a kid. Well, I think we're good. This was a long episode. This was 2.5 hours. And I think we are spent. Thank you again to Void and the Cat for joining us. That was a lot of fun talking multiverses for a bit. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And thank you all you guys who listened. Now, again, remember there will not be a show next week or the week after next week because I will be out of town. I'll be in Redacted next week, and then the week after I'll be in London for Pokemon Worlds. And then we'll be back the Monday after I get back. So that'll be a lot of fun. It might be jet lag.
How do we end this without Ricky?
Coast, I'm actually going to throw it to you.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to sing an ending theme.
Okay. I got it.
Let's do it. You got it? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, hello?
I'm waiting for it.
Wait, can you hear it?
No,
No.
Wait. What the fuck, Discord?
Come on,
Hold
man.
Hold on.
We gotta hear it.
Wait.
I'm going to ask you again. Coast. I want you to close out the show because Ricky is not here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So, will you play us out with a beautiful ending theme?
Hey.
Hello?
Is that Shark Tank?
Hey. Bro, go to bed.
Oh, this show sucks.
All right, we're done.
Next
everybody.
week,
Next week.
Roger
Right?
dies.
Finally.
That's crazy as fuck.